Yeah, that
Weird.
was
So
that was
I'm
annoying.
glad you're back.
Okay,
Your
continue.
trouble is always so fun. Um, all right, so let me think if there's anything else you want to go over. Um, oh yeah, the rule changes before we even set out like what we're going to be doing for the rest of today's session. Um, doing the I did mention some changes to the weapon switching, stowing stuff. It's not so much a change as it is making sure what I what I am going to be okay with, like going forward, because I have been kind of winging it, and I don't know if I was consistent in terms of saying for people switching things in and out. If I just said yeah, that's fine, and I'm not going to retroact anything. Of course not. That'd be insane. But I just do want to have consistent rules, so I don't seem like I'm giving anybody favoritism. Um, and as far as it's not too complicated at all. I've thought it over, and that question I left for you guys in there is not important. We're just going to go ahead with what I suggested. And specifically, what that is, just to make sure you guys understand, is when it's you start off combat assuming to be holding whatever you want, like it, as long as you weren't surprised. So let's say we start combat and you aren't even wielding your great axe yet. If we roll initiative and you weren't surprised, you start combat with your great axe if that's what you want to start with. Or you could start off combat with your longsword and shield. That's fine.
Right.
Same thing for
That
anybody
would
else.
that would be if I didn't have the feat that I don't get surprised.
Yeah, right, of course. But yes,
Yeah, I got you.
if anybody that does get surprised remains in whatever position, like whatever inventory sword style status they were in before the combat started. Drawing a weapon, if your hands are free and you have the space in your hands to do so, is free if you're doing an attack action. So like you could draw an attack all at once as part of the action, consuming your action to do so. But drawing a weapon after already expending an action, any action, costs half a character's movement or a bonus action. So it seems, but the attack action part goes above that. That's why I put it there above that. And that, let's say you spend a bonus action to cast Healing Word, Healing Word on someone, and then you wanted to do the attack action, but you haven't yet drawn your rapier, Chris. That would be fine. You did Healing Word. That was a bonus action, and then you go up to a guy and you haven't even drawn your rapier. You draw and attack all at once. That's fine. And then drawing a shield costs half a character's movement or a bonus action. It's all in the thing I put in the general channel. I think it explains everything well enough, and it won't be too crazy. I don't think it's actually pretty much exactly how it is in the book. I just pretty much just added the added benefit of using half a character's movement instead of some of the bonus action costs. And some of the things cost regular actions, but I thought that was too costly, and I didn't want to slow combat down that much, so I changed it to bonus actions. So, yeah, sorry if it's confusing. I did it just because I know I've been saying, that's fine to some people when they did things, and I don't think I've ever said no to anybody when it comes to inventory switching, but I may have told people different costs for different things, and I don't want to be seen as being overly favorable with one person or another or whatever. Just, I don't want to be a shitty DM. So that's there. And then I also added a rule to the variant house rules section on the custom handouts section of the journal that we haven't looked at since the beginning of the campaign. At the very bottom, I added actions versus bonus actions. So anytime that normally how it works is that you can't substitute in an action slot a bonus action move. If something says that it costs a bonus action, like a spell or an ability of some kind, it specifically normally consumes squarely the bonus action section. But I think that logically doesn't make any sense to me, because a bonus action is faster than an action. So if you still can do an action, then a bonus action is still available in my mind. That's perfectly logical, in my opinion, in terms of speed and what a character can do. So you can put a bonus action in place of a regular action just fine, so long as it's not the same bonus action that you've already done or you already are going to do. So like you can't do, like a thing I mentioned is with druids, Circle Moon druids specifically, they can wild shape as for a bonus action. So they wouldn't be able to like wild shape as a bird to fly up to something, and then while still in that shape, wild shape into a rat to crawl through something, for example. You can't do that all in one turn. And any other examples that may come up. If it's something says a bonus action and it's the same thing, whatever it is, if hypothetically if you could cast Healing Word twice, I wouldn't let you do that, even though you can't do that because of spell restrictions. So it's kind of already.
But I could do bonus action, Healing Word, bonus action, Inspiration, and regular attack. Is what you're saying?
Yes. Yep. Actually, no, because the bonus act it's not two bonus actions. The bonus action is consumed by it goes in one of your action slots, one of those. So, let's say the Healing Word, you use it and use your bonus action to do that, but it costs a bonus action to do a Bardic Inspiration, but you're instead choosing to use your regular action to do it.
So you're making bonus actions more costly and closer to regular actions, is what I understand?
No, it's
I'm a bit lost. Is anyone else lost in this description?
Well, essentially, I think what he's saying is like if something's normally a bonus action, choose to make it a regular action, another bonus action, the difference.
Yeah, because normally you can't. It'd be literally impossible to do Healing Word and Bardic Inspiration in the same turn. You literally can't do it under any circumstances.
I see.
Because they're both bonus actions, so you're instead using your purposefully overcosting a bonus action move.
But it's available for.
An
That's right. I see.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to explain.
Okay.
Yeah, it will be very rare will it will come up, but it's a logical inconsistency that I've always hated, and I remembered that I wanted to implement it. It's kind of confusing. If it is confusing later on, I may either drop it or make it better, explain it way better in the rules section by giving better examples. But the one I gave that makes sense, I think.
Or if the situation comes up, you can kind of walk us through it until we're like, okay, this means that. This is what I need to do that. Yeah, you can just kind of walk us through it, baby steps, until we start walking on our own.
Yeah, it's pretty much the most common time that it could come up would be something like what one has been doing in terms of using Healing Words, using Bardic Inspiration, that kind of stuff. She uses a lot of bonus actions. And also another thing that could happen would be like
one or twice, and then we'll
another weird thing that could technically happen, like Bior, you can't rage and zap somebody in the same turn because they're both bonus actions. But let's say you had an attack and you wanted to just zap somebody for some reason, you totally could rage and zap in the same turn. You just wouldn't be able to attack them because you used your action to do that.
Yeah.
It wouldn't make much sense to do so unless you were going for something very specific.
Yep.
Like maybe lightning resistance or lightning vulnerability rather.
Yep.
But yeah.
Okay.
Another one would be like Lucian. He wants to be able to reload his pistol and affect it with his Crimson Rite ability, where like he can change his elemental hit properties by expending a bonus action. Those are both the same thing. And that one last thing, I do want to bring that up. I forgot to be kind of enforcing this about the firearms thing. The firearms rules that I had in there was
I gotta say, that would be an overpowered mechanic for rogue specifically.
Okay, go ahead and give me the example.
Because cunning action counts as a bonus actions, and you can do some pretty powerful stuff with cunning actions.
You can't do cunning action twice in a turn. It's the same
but
thing.
But they are classed as bonus actions, is what I'm saying. So As long as you exclude cunning actions, yes, I suppose. That's
No, I'm saying that you can't do anything of the same category, and two cunning actions would be of the same category. You can't.
Can't
do
rage
that.
twice.
So you can't rage twice. It's
I'm saying, like, for
cunning
instance.
action, dash, cunning action, dodge. You can't do that.
Oh,
Can't cunning
well,
action,
there is no
dash
dodge.
and try at the same time. You can't do that.
It's
That's
really
not a thing that'd be
disengage
allowed.
and dash are the best
Yeah,
actions.
or whatever.
Or hide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or whatever. You wouldn't be able to do two of those in a turn. You do one. So it really, it's not overpowered. I'll give way more examples later on, but I think we're okay, and it's not going to come up because it's not something we ever had to deal with before. But I wanted to give you guys, it essentially gives you more options. It's not taking anything away at all, literally. It's more of an option, not less of one.
Sure. Okay. I think that's explained fair enough. I get
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Yeah, and then one final thing regarding guns. I was talking about before how we already have it here where you can only fire once per turn, and that's true. Any given firearm can't be fired more than once a turn, no matter what. There's no other way to make that happen. So, like, there's no way to fire the same pistol twice in a turn. But another thing that I had thought about is making firearms cost a little bit more to use, rather than, because I'm not this. By the way, I'm going to bring up you, Lucian, but you, Atreyu, are not like doing anything bad as a player, or I'm not like mad or anything. I'm just bringing up, this is a gameplay thing.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Lucian with his Sun Sword combo with the pistol is a bit crazy in terms, like, numerically, in terms of damage output. He gets 2 attacks with a very strong, like, +3 weapon and a pistol, which is already a homebrew thing, per turn. Every turn.
Yeah.
And then he can also add his Crimson right on top of that for added damage. It's a bit nuts.
What is AC and his max HP then?
What? I didn't hear what you said. Your AC max HP?
Oh, I thought you were talking about, having...
Yeah, no, Lucian, his max HP as well as his armor class.
What about it?
What is it?
Normally in that situation it'd be 16.
His armor class?
Yeah, right now he has a shield equipped. But no, yeah. Typically his armor class is 16.
I mean,
What's
he's
his
kind
max
of damage dealer though. It's not.
Yeah, he is. I know, but the problem is
It's
that
too much.
that's just a pistol is already. I'm already giving the pistol the properties of a hand crossbow, and the pistols do way more damage than hand crossbows.
I mean, okay, what's your average damage?
I mean, my point is he's deals a lot of DPS, but he cannot take as much damage.
Very glass cannon.
No, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying that even in spite of all that, it's not like he's going down like a rogue. He has way more health than that, and he has just an average AC of like a rogue anyway, while doing, I would say, more damage than them, and while having all the other abilities.
Yeah.
And again, not picking on him. I'm not saying like he's broken or anything like that. It's just that it's me and the firearms and looking at that and being kind of worried. So I'm just doing, it's a very small change of what I'm doing, and I may not even keep going with it. But it's just making, you have to load a gun after you shoot it, and it costs a bonus action to do so. What he's been doing right now is he attacks twice a turn, and he shoots the pistol that uses his bonus action.
Yeah.
So then turn 2 comes around, he would only be able to do 2 attacks with the sword, and then he'd have to load the pistol. He can't do another pistol shot. So it'd be every other round he could do the pistol as opposed to every round. That's essentially what it would be.
Yeah.
As my understanding with
Yeah.
like dual yielding, you normally don't get proficiency with a second weapon unless you have the focus, so you could try to lower the accuracy of the pistol or even give disadvantage to hit or something along that lines.
Yeah, I think
I mean, that's more complicated than, I agree
Yeah,
that seems realistic, but I think that's more complicated than just bonus action to reload.
Okay.
yeah, and that one makes sense because it's a flintlock essentially.
Yeah.
And it takes
Yeah.
a second.
You have to load it in the muzzle, and yeah, it's a thing that's more time consuming. It already was really stretching reality to have you guys being able to fire a single flintlock weapon per turn. That's once every 6 seconds. That's crazy.
That is very fast. So yeah,
That's-
I'm.
yeah.
Pretty fast.
And me personally, if you're
Even
using
for magic
flintlock, I'm
people,
with the bonus action.
superhumans and all that. That's still crazy. But yeah, okay. I just wanted to get that out of the way. It doesn't really affect anybody except for Lucian mostly. And one, you do some shooting sometimes. Or if you have a gun, you do it. But
I do, but I
when you
don't
have
use
a
it.
gun.
I don't do shooting
Yeah,
with
it's
my
not really-
offhand though, because but okay.
Yeah, yeah, you can't do that. You decide between rapier or gun, so it doesn't affect you really. Actually, it would, and you would have to if you fired with your gun with your main hand, and then you can load in the same turn though. So you would actually be able to fire every turn, but you're expending more resources doing so. You didn't attack with another weapon, so
Yeah.
that's perfectly fine to me.
Yeah,
Um,
that sounds fun. Okay, moving on
Yeah.
before the entire
Anyway,
game
that's-
goes to rules.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
no,
and
no,
we'll-
it's
Yeah, and we'll go long of anything ever. I'm never not going to do that. But that's everything, and we're good.
okay.
Everything's over. So we can move around now.
So first off, are we putting all the treasure in our pockets first of all the valuable stuff, and leaving it, or are we specifically hiding the rest of the loot?
Oh,
You can fit everything into the party pocket / bag of holding, which is the same thing,
Right.
except for the really heavy things, which I
Yeah, the
took
chariots and the giant statues and the marble.
yeah, the statues, the ingots, and the vases.
Chariot and the
The chariot, I'm assuming, is not to scale. It's like a
model. Yes.
a model's chariot, not a real chariot.
like four.
Because a real gold gilded chariot wouldn't cost 750 gold pieces.
I mean,
It'd
I
cost
just assumed like parts of it were gold and not all of it was made of gold, just parts of it.
right.
Yeah.
It's still that's still it would still be more than that. All
Okay.
the same.
Nonetheless, moving on.
Yeah. So
Lucian's gonna look around and see all these statues. He's
I-
gonna kind of
yeah.
wonder why this one specific statue.
yeah, this is something you guys have already done a roll, not in this specifically, but you've done a roll earlier that there was an earthquake that hit the temple
Mm.
and did a lot of damage to it. That's why in this like upper right corner on both floors, there's been a lot of like destruction and destroyed shit. Like why there's a crack on the wall behind that you were just looking at and all that.
These
All that shit is
broken
from an earthquake, so
balconies
that-
and whatnot.
Mhm. Yep, that's
This-
all from an earthquake.
yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah.
It just looked weird because all of the other statues. were
Right,
fine.
of course.
Except
But
for that
yeah,
one.
yeah. But there's like rubble over here, and then there's if you go up north, there's rubble in the other room and all that. It's all earthquake damage. That's not. It's not something
Okay.
puzzly or whatever. I
Okay.
normally wouldn't even say that, but you guys have found out that it was an earthquake, so I didn't want you to clear.
Jumped to the weird
Okay.
conclusions. Okay. Which direction did you say? Did you say there was a little crack to explore up here in the treasure room, or are we clearing out this floor?
Yeah, he went up there and he saw. You could see through it, but you can't go through it. It's too big to fit
Ah, right.
And ignore the scale. That's yeah. And there's a secret door right here. What I recommend you guys do, but of course you can do whatever you want, is you haven't gone over here on this eastern wing, which is through this hallway right here that goes to the eastern side.
Guys, where did you freaking zoom off to?
So yeah, this hallway right here, and then eastwardly from there, there's another wing that you guys have not checked out, and then there's also where Lucian is right now. There is a double locked
Guys.
door.
You know one's afraid of being alone, don't leave her.
He says, come on.
Yeah, down there is these are double locked doors that you can explore as well. If you have not explored that, and you have not explored the eastern wing, so
Ooh, locked
whatever you want to
doors.
do first.
I'm assuming this is another one of those
Alright,
magical locks, but nonetheless. Maybe
Yes,
we'll get
it
lucky.
Maybe. Let me give you control of the hellhounds.
Ah,
That
whoa.
way you can move them around.
Everyone stop
Actually,
moving.
Let's just assume they're following me until I need them. Because otherwise it's a lot of movement.
If you have been exploring on your own and you're legitimately doing that, and yes, you everybody needs to stop moving. Yeah, give me a moment. I gotta move the Hellhounds over to where one is because they're never not gonna be near her. There. Darius is wherever Darius is, but he would be right back. I'm gonna move him over to where the other people are. So you're on your own, Bior.
I'm out of rage.
Yep, but I mean, running is a thing. But anyway, Bior, you go around a corner and you see 3 witch-looking people, like haggish. They're not like the same kind of thing, but they're similar enough. 3 witchy people around the corner on the southern edge. Let me specifically look what they're doing, though, because I don't remember. I can tell you in just a second.
While you're checking on that, I, by the way, am ringing the bell for the counter charm, just in case we get ambushed.
Sure. That would affect all of you, and you'd be fine, but...
With
Bior-
it
I think
range.
Bior would handle this actually I think Bior would handle this differently than normally. Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. Recruiting.
But yeah, I got answers. The walls and ceilings of this great hall are coated in amber that glistens like fresh honey. Dust covers the black marble floor. To the north, the hall is collapsed, leaving a wall of rubble. Many amber's doors lead from this hall. Standing in front of the south door are 3 ugly women in tattered black gowns with brooms and black pointed hats. Like straight up fucking witches. They actually aren't facing you, though. They're actually looking at the door to the south here, and they keep speaking different phrases, trying to open the door. Similar to what you guys were doing before. But yeah, they're not looking at you, Bior.
They're rivals. They're trying to steal the treasure, but you'll kill them.
Let's do a stealth check to see if you were loud enough for them to hear you.
Okay. Where's that? Never use it.
Near enough the bottom.
Okay.
Oh,
Not very stealthy Bior does extremely good job. They don't hear you at all. You're fine.
That is excellent.
I don't recommend ambushing them, but they don't hear
Yeah.
you.
No, I'm gonna walk up to them and
Alright.
kind of make my presence known, kind of casually, and be like, "Excuse me, lady."
Okay. That's not what I expected. Let's see what they do in response to that. They turn around and they kind of all look surprised for a moment, seeing this massive minotaur talking quite well, very articulate, speaking to them. They look at you and they say, "What do you want?"
Well, I see you're having trouble with that door. Anything I can do to assist?
And they kind of all cackle and laugh. It's unison. They, in general, look very similar to each other. They might be like sisters. They say, "Unless you know the password, you aren't any of use to us, brute."
I recall the things that told us the password. Oh, they only told us the password to that one door, didn't they?
Yeah, it was one specific door, but you could say, "Hey, I know that these guys over here know the password." That you know that.
Yeah.
I know that.
I'm gonna say that, and I'm going to tell them I will be right back,
Okay.
and then I'm just going to casually make my way all the way over there,
Okay.
and yeah, whatever anyone else is doing as I'm walking through and doing this, and
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
assuming that's kind of like my turn because that's a lot of distance.
Yeah, I get what you mean. They are more concerned with opening the door than any of you, so long as any of you don't fuck with them. They seem kind of frustrated at first when like they're not all too happy because they've been trying, I guess, fucking with this doors for a while. But they nonetheless they do follow you and they go with you, and they ignore all of you down there. So then they really want to get this door open or anything else. I'm gonna put them all the way up behind you, Bior, because they were following you. Okay. You guys, I'm gonna go back to you, like Darius, Lucy, and Cole. Oh, by the way, hey Stu, I haven't heard you talk at all. Do you just make sure you're okay?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
we
here.
literally haven't said anything all day. I'm like, oh shit, where's Stu?
I was
So bad.
I was just listening to the conversation, you know, like getting points of view from everybody and trying to figure out like your new system here, and
Yeah.
then I'm like, okay, all makes sense to me.
All right. Oh, good. I'm glad that you're just like this guy. Just listens to everything. And yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm good. Anyway, Cole, Darius, Lucian, and one, and her hellhounds, 4 and 3, are down here near this door. You saw, for whatever reason, somehow, Bior escorting a group of witches.
Would we really? I think we're facing the
Oh.
other direction.
I was gonna say if Lucian
I don't know. I don't
saw
think
that-
all of you are like necessarily like yelling out the door. I imagine some of you are more like patient and waiting. Let's just say I put Darius where you were, and I apologize, Marcel, to kind of tell you what.
Alright.
Let's make it easy. I roll stealth, and if it passes their passive perception, they notice.
Yeah, but what about the witches? That's the other thing.
Yeah,
You
just make it
escorted
easy
the
that way.
Yeah, let's just say they were hovering. That'd be funnier. Okay, we'll go with that. We'll make it really funny. Bjor and you didn't even notice. You didn't notice the fucking witches. They were hovering on their brooms, and they went with Bjor to the other room in the northwest corner. But still, I want to give you a
Lucian's
chance
just-
to fuck with this door.
Yeah, Lucian's just trying to open the door. And he's gonna ask, is it one of those magic doors like before?
It looks exactly like those, just
So,
two of them.
Let me just check. And I try Mage Hand while I'm on the other side to see if it opens. And then I try Thieves' Tools, and I assume that will fail also.
Yeah, remember that there's all different kinds of things you can do. You can do this. I think the spell knock. I don't think actually that works only on mundane. But you can push it, or you could try to push it open. You could attack it.
Last time we did Dispel, well, I'm out of those slots.
Yeah, that would dispel would work as well.
Is
Yes.
there- So these doors have like keywords?
Yes.
Or is there okay.
Yeah, all the doors
Lucian's-
that look like this are bound by the arcane spell, or arcane lock spell rather.
Didn't we have the passwords?
You had a password for a
We
different
had-
door.
yeah,
on
'cause
the
we
top
only-
left corner.
Because we only
Yeah.
discovered one door at the time, so we didn't ask them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lucian says, I think I know who will know the password to this door.
Would it
Oh,
be
Lord, this
maybe
is
the people
This is
who gave
gonna
us
be
the
up.
password to the
Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a really weird, funny, very weird situation. So Bjor, we're going back in time, or slightly back in time, a few more seconds. Bjor, you're in the room with the Nothic, and you can, tell them about the witches however you want.
I'm not even gonna mention the witches. I'm gonna be like, so, there's more than that one door that we, made a trade for, and
you
I
do
would
know
like to
there's
know.
witches behind you.
Yes, he does know that, but he's ignoring them for now and just talking to the Nothic himself.
What would you need from myself or these ladies here in order to get the passwords to the other doors on this level?
I'm a bit confused. Why where did these lovely ladies come from?
Actually, you aren't quite there yet. You're almost there, and then you'll be.
Yeah, I assume I have that conversation as soon as I see them. It's fine.
Yeah. It's fine. You're almost there, though. You're coming up on seeing them talking, but you can't quite hear them yet. So yeah, Bjorn, in response to the Nothic. Oh shit. You can't. So it can't. It can understand you, but you can't understand it. Actually, wait. What was the thing about your language thing? What was that about? Do you just speak common, or
Yeah, it was just common.
is it just common? Okay, I thought it was like you learned all languages or something weird.
No.
No, it was just common. Like, I'm articulate now with the charisma increase, because I was like negative something. But now I'm positive.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
Yep.
Yeah, that was my kind of pitch to you, like, hey, wouldn't that
Yep.
make sense?
Mhm. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah. Then it can't answer you because you don't understand Undercommon, which is the only thing it speaks back to you.
I'm
The witches
gonna...
do. And the witches they kind of like think that you understand the Gothic, but you don't. But they are up in the assumption that you are. So then they interrupt and say, what do you mean you want an exchange? And then the Nothic says something that you can't understand, but you can infer to the witches that they say, man, this is kind of hard to do with somebody not understanding. Anyway, the Nothic essentially saying this, Bjorn, you don't know, that to one of the witches that he wants one of them to stay behind to talk to him and reveal the secrets of the three witches. In exchange, he'll give them the password. He knows how frustrated they are and how much they want it, so he's trying to get the most out of them as they can. Yeah.
Just kind of
Seeing
skip past
this,
my
I'm
conversation, but okay.
Going to. Well, you haven't caught up to us yet.
Yeah,
You're still
you're
like
just about to. You're
quote
literally
unquote
just about to.
turn behind us. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and just when the Nothic is talking to the three witches and offers that, they talk amongst themselves. That's right when you guys arrive. They have not given their answer yet to the Nothic. The rest of you arrive.
They're probably not too. Lucian's gonna check them out to see
Right.
like who they like what do they appear to me, because they appear pretty witchy.
Yeah, they are. These are the most witchy witches you've ever seen in your witch
He's
hunting
gonna-
days.
Yeah, so these look like some people snatching witch.
Yeah, they're not
Which is
quite. They're not as quite as powerful or as imposing as the hags, but these are still witches. Yeah, these are still totally in the same ballpark. They're not actively hostile. It's not like they have their brooms in their hands, but they've been
Oh,
talking with the
that doesn't
Nothic.
matter.
And okay, yeah, you're right. To you.
Oh yeah, Lucian. He sees them talking to these little goblin guys who didn't seem too bad.
Yeah.
But now he's not so sure which is talking to him.
Yeah, but you also see
Yeah.
Bior past them, kind of talking between them or like looking back and forth, trying to follow the conversation.
Lucian's going to shout to Bior. Bior, there are some witches behind you.
Oh yeah, my new friends. Yes. I was going to tell you about them.
Oh, don't worry, Bior.
But,
I'll save you from your charmed effects as I ring the bell.
Yeah.
Break free of your charmed effects, and you can join us. Yes.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Yeah, I kind of just look at her and I'm just like. So as I was saying, I'm going to
Yeah.
help these ladies out, and hopefully they'll be able to help.
God, it's stronger than charm
Us
magic.
out.
What have they done to you?
Yeah. Do I need to do some insight to see if what he's saying is true, or?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's
Yeah.
gonna matter too much to how.
It might not matter at all, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But you know, I just want to.
With your 16, he seems to be completely honest.
Oh, like they intend on
Just
helping him.
normal, not under effect of anything.
Yeah, Bior is not under the effect of anything. He's legitimately helping them, but he may be helping them for his own ends, trying to get into that room.
Yeah, no,
which I know that's what Bior's doing.
That's even worse, because then Lucian's going to kind of get a look of betrayal on his face. He's going to.
Yeah, he doesn't like anybody working with witches.
Yeah, he's going to turn to Cole and be like, "You should talk to Bior, or this might be the last time we do any talking." And he pulls out his pistol.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Let's just, we'll go into combat, but right before that, the Nothic dies behind the broken rubber.
Ah, I was
crate.
literally typing this when you said go into combat. By the way.
No, you can ready in action. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Ready
that's
in
what I was
action.
saying. He's gonna like turn to Cole and say, I'm gonna give you one last chance to talk to this Minotaur before things get hairy."
And they look at all you. They recognize, and they also recognize you specifically. It's not recognize you by person. That's not what I meant. But they recognize your power. They recognize that you are quite formidable. You have this glowing sword that they've never seen before. You're kind of, big, beefy, muscular witch hunter,
It's like you know a witcher when you see one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you know a Witcher. You can
Yeah.
tell.
They can tell,
Just
and
like
they
I
also
can
tell
tell
that they're
they're a witch.
outmatched in spite of themselves. Normally they would totally defend themselves, and they are really frustrated right now, trying to get in that room for hours. But Dior was patient enough with them that they didn't attack him. So what happens is that the Nothic, let's say he never jumped back. He speaking in Undercommon, so nobody can understand, but the witches can kind of interpret. He says to them, the offer still stands, doesn't say anything else. And one of the witches says to that, fine. And they kind of all back away into the room. And then they talk among themselves for a second and then leave one of them behind to talk to the Nothic while everybody else wants to go back to that room and open it. And they give them the password.
Wait, oh no, okay, before that, like if
Okay.
they disappear, if they start going into that room, Lucian's
Okay.
gonna start combat.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah,
He's not
you
gonna
can.
let them, because he knows what these guys do, and he knows they're trying to get in there for some purpose or other.
Yep.
Well, he doesn't
Yep.
particularly care. He knows that what he
Yep,
does
yep,
is kill witches, so.
Not at all a problem. Anybody intervene just because I want to give you chances if you care? I don't think the orc gives a shit about the witch's well-being. You're just trying to get the password.
I mean, I assume once
Yeah.
Lucian engages in combat, my spell goes down. Do I see any metal I could do heat metal on
Yeah.
them with?
Yeah, but they don't have any metal on them. No, that would not work. These are all natural. But what we'll do is you can think of what spell you want to do.
Your
That's-
seed.
And I'll let you.
I mean, really,
Oh.
that's about the only offensive spell I have, and the rest are
Yeah.
out of range to
we
give
do
to
it.
people.
All right. Well,
So-
you don't have to do something. You can also just you pull your gun or whatever.
I guess I use Mage
regardless
Hand.
what
I
happens.
guess I use Mage Hand to close the door, just to be cool. You're not going anywhere.
Oh.
Like, but didn't he pin the door open before?
Yeah,
like a
before I
nat
released it
20 or
afterwards.
something?
No, you took that back. You
Yeah.
took that back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that door right there is just on it's a hinged door. It's able to door its doorway. So
If he closes it,
So this is, yeah. One closes the door for the reason that she does.
I thought the witches are still on the other side, but okay.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they
Okay.
are. No, I'm just saying. It just seems kind of weird that I bet from Lucid's perspective, it's like, oh, you're protecting the witches. Okay.
No,
whatever.
I meant like I thought the witches are in the corridor. I closed it before
Oh,
they left.
no.
That's what I thought was.
No, they got inside before you got rather than say they did that. But you can close it when they're in there.
Because I heard Lucian said he'll attack them before they leave, but okay.
before they like go in there, he would have.
Yeah.
Like, because he knows
Okay.
they're trying to make deals
And
to get these doors.
what I'll do is I'm gonna move you back one space, Lucian, and I'm gonna move them around a little bit so that they were like kind of going inside.
Okay.
And, like one
Is
made it in. and
everyone
one's
happy
right
where they're
there.
standing? By the way, they don't want to. Maybe
Yeah.
not be so
Move
close to
yourself
each
around
other.
if you want.
And also, I take not the pistol, but the shield. Forgot I had. But yeah, he's gonna keep the shield. Sunstone.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. About everybody else, you good with where you were standing before combat started?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Appropriate.
Yeah, I'm okay there. Darius and me are holding hands.
Ah.
And Bior, you're fine where you are?
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense narratively.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it
how
does.
far can
Alright.
these hellhounds move? Can I have them like as far as like in that direction and then move forward in their turn?
Yeah, they move on their normal turn. I think they move 30 feet. They're walkers. Let me
that's up to
give you the right initiative, Lucian. Because I gave your lamp initiative.
Yeah. Lantern cast sun sword.
Yep.
Hey Shane, can you flip those tokens around for this raid? Driving.
/2//.
I could barely hear you. You sounded really echoey. But go ahead and I'll do whatever you want.
The tokens of the witch.
Yes,
You just like flip
Yes.
them 90 degrees to the right, driving.
I did.
nuts.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Yeah, that might look a little weird.
Thank you.
I did it to turn them all at once, and I didn't think it would rotate the tokens themselves. But yeah, that does look a little weird. They're fine now.
Very.
So Lucian has the right thing. I
Yep.
think you're at the lantern's turn. Now it's the witch's initiative. Okay. The Nothics are not involved in the combat. He goes over there and he hides. He's I'm gonna put him on the different layer
Oh,
there.
what does Bior do?
Let me
Yeah, well,
reorder. It's actually
Lucian's probably
Gary's
gonna
turn
be-
first, actually.
Oh,
surprisingly.
okay. That is
Yeah,
the
for the
idea.
first time, and also it's the first time I don't want the first time. You know what? I'm going to delay my turn
That's fine.
between
Yeah.
your and one.
Okay. And also, I forgot to do the Hellhounds. They might actually be going first, but you can do
they're
it if
in
we
there.
want still. They are?
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Oh, I
Just
thought
the
they were.
witches.
Oh, they're the witches. Yes. Okay.
Alright, so.
I'm seeing like Lucian run in front. I'm assuming brandishing. The
Damn, there's a
lightsaber,
fast
but-
hellhounds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
Whoa.
actually, the Hellhounds
Okay,
go
never
first.
mind then, I don't go first.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, that's bad.
I'm, it's being all kinds of crazy today. Alright. So the Hellhounds are going first, I guess.
Okay.
And they sense hostile intentions
Sure.
and they are growling and everything in front of one, and then they immediately spring to action and go after the witch that they're closest to.
Oh,
4.
I
Well, don't they have
thought
to get an
maybe-
order?
Yeah, I thought maybe I
They
get to
defend
order
themselves.
them, but
Yeah, you get to order them. It's just that typically their defensive is immediately as far as their normal
Okay.
behavior. Do you want them to attack the witches, or?
I would have wanted them to try to grapple them essentially,
Yeah, they can.
pin
Sure.
them to the ground or whatever you can. But yeah, sure.
Yep, they can totally do that. So it goes up there and it tries to grapple the witch. Strength check. And then I have to do an opposed strength check
Aw.
on the witch.
That is a lame. It's gonna smack that
Yeah,
dog in the
Yeah,
face.
strength.
Oh no, he failed.
Still got it.
Still gets grappled.
Nice.
So, yeah, 4 grapples the witch, latching onto its leg with its teeth, but not in a way that damages it. That's all it can do.
You're
So,
go.
3 is gonna do. Do you want it to like knock it over?
I want them
Do
to
a shove action?
essentially go. Oh, knock him over. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it can go up there and do the shove action on the same one. If that's what you want.
Yeah, sure. I will
Okay.
want to
Right.
shove them in that direction. In
Alright.
that square.
Actually, yeah, you can shove them in a direction. You can also push them onto the ground, make them prone.
Oh, I thought that's
Like,
what I
you
was
mentioned
doing
that,
naturally,
like,
but
knock
yes.
them over.
Let's make him prone. Easier to hit, sure.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So then the witch then has to do another strength check. It fails, so it gets
Oh,
knocked
damn.
prone. Yeah, they're very weak, and the dogs just rolled poorly, but still, yeah, did it. So prone. All right. So it's grappled
Yeesh.
and prone. That means it
Poor thing.
can't. It literally can't get up until it breaks the grapple, which is a fun combination.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that witch is totally incapacitated, essentially.
I believe she
in
can
a way,
still
like, it
attack.
cast spells.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it can't move at all.
Question: Are there
Okay.
coup de grace? Go ahead.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Like, no, it'd have to be unconscious.
Okay.
While it's conscious, it doesn't matter. But yeah, Darius, now you can do whatever you want. You just want to delay your
Yeah,
turn?
yeah, still, I think, delay the turn. Yep, that's
Okay.
what I'm doing.
And delayed turn until after 1?
Like 12.18 or so, or 13 or something.
Okay, so after 1.
Yes.
I would do that. Lucian.
Witch that's getting fucked up by the hounds. He's just. I assume he has advantage on his attacks.
Yeah, prone. Yep.
So. Yep.
Yeah.
He is.
Let me see the first attack.
Oh,
God's
yeah,
help them.
Actually, the first attack kills it.
Oh.
she
These
is
things are
serious,
not
dude?
very strong.
No. Well, then he actually gains 5 first one.
Yep, sure.
Yeah, and then he's gonna use that second attack on the second.
Mm.
Yep, that's fine. That's what I figured you wanted to do. I just didn't want to.
Yeah, I didn't know
Double attack.
which one would kill it.
Yeah, these things are weak. They didn't look very strong. They're not. They're very strong. Not very strong witches.
They
at all.
haven't activated their
Um,
shield
you do-
spells. No.
Yeah, and the other one. Let's see. Do they have any spells they can do in action? No. No, they do not. So that one dies too. You just killed 2 of them in a row within one turn.
She.
Sunblade,
Wow.
the lightsaber, the protagonist weapon, ultimate weapon.
You feel kind of bad now.
Yeah, he cuts them down real quick. You know.
Yeah,
cold,
she's
unhealing.
immediately holding up her hands in terror. Actually, She
And while she does that,
Yeah,
he
she's
cuts
better.
off one of the hands, and then he just like stabs her in the throat.
Oh my gosh.
And then she drops, and he just kind of steps past the corpse into the, which I can't.
Those poor old
uh,
women.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, you have that third one. How you're attacking her? Are you gonna?
Oh no, I'm not attacking. I was just gonna step in the room.
Don't
Oh,
trust,
okay, yeah.
don't
Yeah,
trust
sure.
them, guys. They might
Room.
have feigned death. You know.
He
Actually,
says-
one of them, they both were like disembowel level dead. They're super
Yeah.
super dead
They're
and like smoking from the lightning.
it's
But
like
yeah, I'll put you right here on the like beside her. You
okay.
step past her. She's just fucking in the corner, like in the little corner right there with her hands up. Her broom is on the ground, flattered to the ground. She's like, she doesn't say this, but like, fuck, oh god. She actually used to like just terrified and kind of yelling and my sisters, damn you, but and she's still like terrified and not
Yeah.
doing anything. So you step in the room. That's all your stuff.
Actually,
One.
yeah.
Oh wait, I mean, you have a bonus action remaining.
I was thinking I could probably drop the shield and shoot her.
You
Right.
could do that. That is allowed. That's pretty ruthless,
Actually,
but it's
yeah.
allowed.
Yeah, that actually, yeah, that's probably what he would. I mean, seeing these two drop like that, he would not. He would not care about his defense. He just wants
Okay.
to kill.
Then
So
go
he's
ahead
gonna
and
drop
pull the
his
trigger.
shield. He's gonna pull.
Yep.
Oh damn.
Oh,
Oh, well, interesting. Fate intervenes.
Faith saves her.
Roll a 100. Let's see what happens. That's very narratively fitting.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. 100 is the worst possible thing.
Oh my god, you insta die.
Yep.
Oh my god, that's
The
so
monster
funny.
of karma comes and
Let's
devours
say,
you.
let's say you turn to shoot her like execution style and like pull out your pistol and shoot her as you walk past her. You lose your footing on a rock, fall over and hit your head onto the ground so hard that you take damage and fall unconscious.
Damn.
This is literally what happens. I'll paste it. It's fucking.
That is, yeah, wow.
You fall prone, take 3d6 damage, and become unconscious for 1 minute.
Oh
So
shit.
damage.
Okay. All right.
That is a very funny consequence. Yeah, you take
Nice.
12 bludgeoning damage.
Oh jeez.
Good thing I gained all that health back just before
It's
then.
really funny that we both rolled the same thing. But yeah, you take tail damage, you're unconscious on the floor and prone. She's gonna be incredibly confused by what just happened. She just looks down at the body and looks up at all the rest of you, and she's like,
She looks at me, and I look at her. And I just shake my head. I'm like, I don't know what that was.
As I
don't know what
yeah.
I guess I approach
Okay,
seeing,
one.
Yeah, I approach seeing Lucian just stumble down. It's like, Lucian, what have they done to you? You foul witch. as I go in to strike her.
All right.
That first
miss.
one missed. Second
Yep.
one probably hit.
Second one hit. Yeah.
10 damage.
Yow. Yeah, that hurts a lot. You pierce her in the gut. That hurts considerably. She
I'll avenge you, Lucian.
she had her hands raised. She's like, wait, and she didn't even finish the sentence or the call. And then you stab her in the stomach, and she grabs her stomach and she's like, ugh. She's in pain.
Does she know the password yet, or
No, he didn't tell them yet. No.
Okay.
They weren't able. He wanted to have a conversation with her, and then he was gonna give it. He was just about to give it to her.
yeah?
Right.
Okay. Wait, what was I going to say? Hey, carry on.
Okay, I do not feel the need to continue any bonus actions. I can
Okay.
revive you with little cost with a medical kit solution.
Okay. Yeah, and you're only unconscious. You'll wake up in a minute, no matter what. So Darius, it's now your delayed.
Okay. I'm not entirely sure what just happened, but I do know some vile magics when I see them. So eat fire.
Oh boy.
17?
Yeah, that totally hits.
I hope you don't kill her.
Yeah, you kill.
God
He
damn
kills
it.
her.
You blow her head off, up with the firebolt.
Nice.
Now that we're down to combat, that was one of the more silly combats we've ever been in.
Wow.
Just gonna put it that way.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I revive Lucian for 1 hit point, seeing as I have already spent the
Yep.
super version of that.
I see her approach Lucian, and I know that he's just knocked unconscious, so I just slap him in the face.
Well, that will
Okay.
take
Oh.
Really, really fucking hard.
Yep. Oh, Arnold do damage. Interesting. Yeah. I'm gonna say that hits because he's unconscious. Automatic hit. Oh wow. Okay.
So do I
Minus
take
the
rage?
rage.
Minus your rate, so you take 5 bludgeoning damage, but you are conscious.
Oh, and by slap, I mean slap him
Yeah.
with my closed fist.
Yeah, no.
yeah, a Bior slap.
Lucian wakes up. He's like, ugh, fuck, because he doesn't know what the hell happened. Just looks
Yeah.
around. He sees the witch like with a blasted head. He sees Dare
Yep.
just like standing there scarred, I assume, since it's not for the killing, as much as everyone else.
Yeah.
But then he's going to look at Bior. He's gonna look him in the eyes and be like, "What were you doing with those witches?"
Didn't he knock you out?
It's not
I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna grab him by the collar and lift him up so he's at eye level, and I'm gonna be like, "You fucking idiot! You fucked it up. I was gonna use these stupid witches as pawns to get information on these fucking doors, and you fucking killed them all. I'm gonna
Yep.
punch him again."
Yeah,
Okay,
Lucian's gonna
jeez.
attempt to try to ungrapple himself, and then
Yeah. Strengths checks. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, strength check, and then if that succeeds or fails.
If he gets free, the hit doesn't go. But if he doesn't, then
Oop.
it does. Oh, jeez. Oh my.
You're staying here.
Yeah, Lucian.
oh yeah,
Jeez.
Roll that
Jeez,
100.
man.
it's still shaky.
Yeah, no, we're not doing crit rolls outside of combat, but jeez, guys. Yeah, he still fails miserably. Yeah. You take 5 more
Wow.
damage as you get punched again.
Okay, come on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop him on the ground.
Yeah.
So, I cast friends on Bior because he's a bit angry right now. It says, Bior, please calm down. He
He's
can.
enraged out of rage. What?
Yeah, that's true.
Bior, please calm down. It's
Yeah,
like
that's fine.
we didn't know the situation. We thought you were charmed by those witches.
Lucian kind of picks.
That's true. They couldn't have known what you were doing because you never communicated. Not blaming you, just
I doubt I could have said anything out of my turn though, so that's why I let all this
No.
combat. Yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't be like leave one alive, but yeah.
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 I was tempted
Yeah.
to leave him
And I
alive,
was
but
trying
considering
to give you a
that,
chance by letting them, they were all scared and kind of defensive. Like that one was essentially surrendering. But
That's
I knew that Lucian was gonna murder them.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, Friends goes through. It doesn't have. I don't think it has any. No, it does not have any saves or anything. So yeah, you have advantage in all charisma checks. So if you want to try to calm, you are down.
This is in
Oh
character.
god, that was
You have to
terrible.
admit, Bjorn, this was looking pretty sketchy.
Damn, Bior's
Yeah,
unstoppable today.
Yeah. Technically, he could roll lower than that. I want you to do a Wisdom save, Bjorn. See if she calms you down.
Nope.
No. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah. Lucian's gonna
He
kind
doesn't
of
know.
look up at him. He's gonna, shake his head because he's still really groggy and stuff.
You
Wanted
just
to
got
kind of
punched in the
silence-
head twice.
Yeah, it was Lucian
Yeah, and
down
just-
again. You
Oh,
have to. You
No,
have to revive
no,
me. Oh.
he's fine. He's just hurt.
And then he's gonna move out.
What do we? Where did you find those witches, Bior? What the hell were you? Were you
They
thinking?
were trying to open a door,
Yeah.
and I thought I could use them to get the password to that door.
I mean, that's.
Does anybody else have a better idea
Look,
on
that was-
how to get the password?
That was a
mean,
great
why didn't you-
idea and all, but why didn't you tell us about it?
Because I knew you'd do this, and I point at the box.
Well, we did do this after you didn't tell us. So
Yeah, that's true. I don't think Bjork could have convinced Lucian to not
Yo,
kill.
what is you bring
No.
them here?
Flitting up.
Because I was going to. They're pawns, right? I'm going
did-
to use them to get information from that creature in there that apparently knows everything about this place. I was going to use them to get the password, and then once they got the passwords, I was going to kill them,
Yeah.
except the one that knew the passwords, and make her
What?
tell me what it was.
It's a great plan. Don't get me wrong, Bior. I'm
Yeah.
really confused how smart you are since you learned English. But yeah, you still this did happen afterwards.
I mean,
I
Well, everyone-
what do we need the
Talking.
witches for?
Again, I broached the
Like
question,
magic.
does anyone have a plan to get the passwords to these doors that we found?
Yeah, the Nothics still know it. The Nothics are still around. They're still there's all the
I
well.
mean,
you think
why
more,
why
but-
can we
hiding.
ask them? I'm confused.
I think
You
we
can.
exhausted all the questions.
But
we,
you're gonna have to
They-
offer them. You have to offer them
Oh,
something bigger and better every time. They're getting kind of annoyed by you all, so they've been asking for bigger requests in return.
oh, hang
Okay,
on.
That's fair, girl.
Hang on.
Well done,
hang
sorry.
on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Let me just use medical kits on the witches.
They're-
Is that
Okay.
acceptable?
They're
This one is mortally wounded to the point of death. I mean, they're all dead. None of them are unconscious. They're dead.
I mean,
dead.
I pierced one of them. That didn't kill him, right?
But remember, no, you
Like a
pierced this one up
fireball
here,
to
and then
the
a
head.
firebolt to the head and blew up the head.
Damn it, Darius.
Super dead.
Yeah.
They're all three.
This
are
is all your fault.
They're
dead.
Sorry, guys, misread the situation.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, two are disemboweled, and one is.
Okay,
I mean,
maybe
we could
they
still,
have.
like,
Maybe they have something on them that might be an interesting secret to trade. Investigation.
I like your thinking. Good job. Let's see here. I don't think they actually
There's
do,
gotta be,
but
like,
I
a
want to reward your
thing or
creativity.
yeah.
So which one was that? That was X33. All right, so that's that one. I mean, I know the password now. Okay. Let's say one of them has a spell book on one of them.
ooh.
But I mean, these are low-level weak enemies, but they do have a spell book on them. And I'll list the spells. Give me a second.
Yeah. These guys were very low challenge rating.
Yeah, yeah. Their challenge rating 1/2.
That's wow.
No one
Extremely weak. Yeah.
They just melted.
So I see one kind of pull a book out of one of their pockets, and I immediately walk by her and snatch it out of her hands, and I go over to the things and be like, "Do you like spells?"
Oh, I'm sorry, Master Scribe. Was I getting in the way of your learning? I
You were
say
in the way
so-
of my plan.
I say sarcastically.
Shut up. Get against the wall, go to the corner, and think about what you did wrong.
Nice.
I spider climb in the corner
Um,
just for
that's
comedic
a-
sake.
Nice. Yeah, those are the spells in there that aren't cantrips.
Oh.
So not very valuable. It's a level 2 spells is where it maxes out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's there. And then the Nothic looks at it, kind of grim. I'm actually need to get the Nothic.
No, he doesn't know what's in the book, other than it was on the
Yeah,
witches.
right. Yeah, that's
Can
true.
I try to persuade him, like, you
Yes,
give
you
me
may.
the password,
Yep. That is
and
100% the
I
persuasion.
will give
Dear.
you the book.
Why don't you just intimidate them for all the questions at this point?
They
Yeah,
can kind of.
we
go
can get
invisible
to that
and run
later.
away. They're very hard to pin down, as far as creatures go.
I mean, we can see them. We
Trying
can
to
close the
check
door.
this.
We can. I mean, I don't want to go evil,
True.
but Bior
Yeah.
would.
Yeah, you could. I'm just saying. Also, this is the only way you know how to get passwords. You literally don't know of any other way.
Need
So
any
if you
help
want
there, Bior? No, it's fine.
this- Yeah, you can inspire him if you wish.
Come on, get over.
Oh yeah, if you want an inspiration, sure, I'll hand you one.
Okay.
Oh,
I figured that-
I'm out of inspirations.
Okay,
Sorry.
then, so you All right, then. I'm gonna roll a. Roll charisma.
Speaking of, we're all a little bit injured. Does anyone want to take a short rest?
Oh, well, it crit against it, so it doesn't take your book as a very good suggestion. It looks at it again, kind of cringing as best it can with that ugly face, and picks it up kind of like it's picking up a rag of shit, and just kind of barely opens it for like a second before dropping on the floor and shaking its head.
Have you ever been to the ocean?
Here comes the intimidation.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'll let you do that too, but only one attempt.
I enhance
Oh,
his.
boy. Classic.
I'll enhance his charisma.
That would be an intimidation, but I'll take your roll. I mean, look, you have intimidation. I think you're more better at it.
Oh, I wasn't trying
there
to
you are.
intimidate them. I was trying to do another trade.
Okay,
So,
well, I
like, hey,
wouldn't.
they
I
have
wouldn't.
not seen the ocean, have they? They can see it through my brain.
I don't know if I would allow 2 persuasive attempts in a row. It's 2 exact same things in a row because that's
Oh, okay,
something you
well.
just keep doing over and over and over and over again until you win.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But if you, I thought you were trying to intimidate. I'll let you keep the roll for something. Yes, to an extent.
Hey, listen, we are not done exploring this place, right? Maybe
Yeah.
we'll be, what about that arcane creature? What is it called? Seriously,
I
what
just
was it
found
called?
out I
The
had
thing
2
we
rages
met
left.
upstairs?
The jackal guy, or
I think so.
he was like a dog guy that
Yeah,
ran away.
that's what I mean.
Okay,
But
I'm just making sure.
No, maybe we'll spend
Yeah.
something down here.
Yeah, you mean the one
Yeah.
that really ran away from us the first time you saw us? After we.
Yeah, he's totally left. But yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I knew what he was.
Oh
talking
yeah,
about.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Run away once, maybe not twice. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll take
yeah,
a
you're right.
sloppy seconds. Some share of my, some part of my share of the treasure, of course.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a possibility, but I don't know. Seems like these guys might be a lot easier approach.
Yeah, that guy might be
If
hard
you
to
can
find.
convince him, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
I'm
they're
gonna.
confident enough in that they think this thing thinks it does have, or from your guys' perspective with how it's been acting, it knows the password. That's what
Okay.
I'm saying.
I use the.
I mean, it gave us the password the first time.
I use the enhanced charisma on myself then, since Bjorn did not use it, and I
Yep.
say to the guys, look, you're clearly tired of dealing with us. I tell you what, if you tell us the passwords to all the doors on this level, we promise we'll never bother you again. How's that sound?
That's a very high DC.
Oh, that was not
But you
the
took a 22, 19
19.
plus your persuasion.
I mean, that was perception
Maybe
accidentally,
offer-
but
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm looking at your persuasion.
Oh, it's
persuasion
actually the same
is
amount.
The same thing, exact thing. So a 22. That means it needs to roll better than that. So, which I made it a DC. I just don't. That's so fucking valuable, man. I don't know if I want to give it to you for a 22.
he says some of them, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. Let's give you some of them. Because I don't want to give you nothing for rolling well, but I don't want to give you every fucking password for that. As much as they are annoyed by you. You would need to, if you went like a 25 or a nat, a nat would have been fine. But anyway, he says, he just groans and kind of rolls his head back and says the password in a language you can understand because it's a word itself. I think it's Shalx. Let me look. Yep, Shalx. Shalx.
Schlops.
And then he just grumbles his way back behind the thing after scooping up another rat and immediately eating it whole. He's really irritated. But
Maybe we
he's,
could trade him some rats.
Okay.
Maybe we
Stress
could
eating.
offer him
Can't believe
food.
that worked.
he gave you the password. There are technically 2 more passworded doors left.
Yeah, have we found any like clues to the passwords inside this
Not
chamber?
yet. They do exist, but you have not found them.
That's why I would suggest keep exploring.
Okay.
Instead
Well,
of
we have
those
the.
other dungeons to get to all the unopened.
I mean,
doors.
And remember that these doors can be attacked or strength,
Mm.
or you can attempt to. The high DC to strength them open, but and attacking them they have a lot of HP, but it can be done.
Okay. Well, we have the password to one of the doors. I guess we could open that first. But then
Yeah.
we have
Is everybody
only
heading over there?
really
Just
found
making sure
just a bunch of those
No.
tombs, and I
Lucian-
don't think we want to risk any more of those.
Yeah, Lucian's doing another thing. Kind of pretty
Yeah.
much after he picked himself up.
Yeah.
Walked
Dust yourself
kinda
off, regaining your
quietly.
consciousness, rubbing your face.
Yeah, after all that happened, he's gonna come back in here. He's gonna pull
Yeah.
out a vial of holy water.
Okay.
He thinks he remembers Bior specifically going up to this one.
I get what your reasoning is. Yeah. Well, you can totally try.
And out of spite,
Then-
he's just going to start pouring it on there and see if it like sizzles. Whatever the other.
I like your reasoning. Give me just a second. So, Bior, you took the charisma. And that
Because
is.
he remembers there were more in the other.
It was the southern one. Here, I'm telling you, because you would remember where he
Yeah.
was. It was the southern one here. This one.
That was when he was at.
And yeah, and you do it. Okay.
Because he's like
it's-
really pissed, and he saw this
Yeah.
guy making deals with witches, and then he punched him in the face. So to him, this is just like a fuck you. You want to punch me?
You don't. Yeah.
That's demon power.
Yeah, typically you would see, how your holy water works, and it like would make like a ceiling. Essentially, like acid is how it
Yeah.
visually looks. It doesn't have that effect, but Bior, you feel like a momentary, like your heart skip a beat, like something connected to you, something changed, on like a soul level. But nothing substantive. You can still talk. Nothing changed at all. It's just, what was that? Something happened
what's
there.
up, Job?
I hiccup.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then systematically, he's gonna go back to all the other two things, sarcophagi. That's what.
Okay.
That he saw Bior at.
Okay.
Systematically go ahead and.
Just to spite Bior.
Sprinkle
No
them
one
up.
else.
Yeah, no, he punched him really hard a couple times, and he was working with witches.
Sure.
Not cool.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, the thing is that and the only thing would only work on those he turned down. This is mechanically speaking.
No, I understand.
it
He's
can't
still
do
gonna
it,
do
but
it. So he's
you
still
don't know
gonna do
that, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's-
but you dispel the one that he turned down, so the strength guy is gone. Just so you know, nobody's getting 25 strength. Yeah. Anything Dior did turn down is dispelled. Anything that he accepted is fine. And yeah.
And after he does that, he's just gonna catch back up to the party.
Yep.
He's gonna observe.
Yeah.
I-
And, well, Dior's gonna be out of the party soon. It's gonna be an interesting, grumpy occasion until then.
Well,
Yeah,
when you do
gotcha.
catch up to the party, I hand you the health potion. Cole gave me it a long time ago. Still haven't used it.
Lucian says thanks. Drinks it,
And then I replace that.
Okay.
and then he drinks the one that he already had on.
Yeah.
And then I replace that.
Yes. Cole can make quite a few potions. Yes. Yeah, it's not overpowered because they heal for shit.
It's our mobile
Oh.
pharmacy.
Yeah.
Yep.
I say.
I like how all the skin fighting goes on, all this tension and drama, and Cole's just mixing potions, hanging out, observing. He just doesn't give a shit about anything. He's
And I said,
so chill.
speaking of healing, does anyone want to take a short rest? We are a
Mhm.
little beat up, all of us.
Lucian says.
Bior feels like he cannot rest unless it's like he doesn't want to sit down. I don't have any hit dice left. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
I forgot about these guys in here. Let's move some
Nonetheless, Lucian or Cole, are you interested in the short rest?
Lucian says he doesn't care.
You don't care.
I'm
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Well,
No,
To hell
so-
get my
not a lot
inspira-
of us.
To hell, I haven't
profit
get my
on-
inspirations back. Okay.
Wait a minute. Where were you guys? Where was everybody when the door was opened?
Oh.
And who said that open the door with the password?
I would have opened it. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what's
Fior
the door
opened
of the
it.
password?
It
Yeah,
is-
Fior opened the door.
Is this
Fior
the?
has to be near
Oh
the door.
right. Oh, that's the door. Okay. I
Yeah.
was over here spider climbing, just like I did before.
Yeah, like you do. All right. Cole can be right next to you. Sure. Whatever.
Once
Darius, where you want
on
to
the
be?
ceiling, like, look what I can do.
You know what?
really
I'm going to
cool.
be like a step back and
Yep.
hold ready, because, you know, never know
Yeah.
what you'll find. Like that.
Yeah, you guys should be on guard. You never actually. You came into one room, had an enemy in it. That death slot had an enemy in the sarcophagi room, but not all of them were. So it's good to be on guard. But Lucien,
this
yeah,
whole-
you arrive way later. Actually, you doing all that you did. You're like, I don't even know if you can participate in the combat. I'm gonna put you like,
I imagine
You're not-
now. Oh, sorry.
yeah. Lucien is not participating. He can't because he's way too preoccupied with his dispelling exorcism shit.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep.
Yeah, I imagine
So-
asking the weird-looking people about the secrets, asking them where we can find the passwords for the doors would have been better than a single door. But okay.
Yeah, yeah, but you got the password. And also, they weren't really in a diplomatic mood.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yeah, there's this one here is another door that looks exactly the same, so another sarcophagi room.
oh.
Also, it matches up symmetrically with the
Combat.
side. And then there's the double doors in the other main room that you saw that you don't have the password to. But anyway, initiative time is because we're doing combat.
Aw,
you don't need
Lucien,
to roll
our
initiative.
best player is inactive. No.
I take offense to that.
Yeah.
Our most effective in combat player is inactive, I suppose. I should say.
I
Takes
take
offense
offense
to
to that.
All right,
Oh,
flame
no.
skulls are
Oh, no,
good.
that's a lot of
Right
people.
now, with his less than half health, he's not looking too
Oh,
bad.
not the flaming
Oh,
skulls.
shit.
I'm glad I'm on a wall
Alright.
right now.
They all go fast.
Yeah, no, I saw them and then I was thinking, mechanically, it's very hard for me to die right now. Even at 1 HP. I have a max of
Yeah.
102.
Okay, so I need to roll a die to see if he does a big boy or whatever else. Let's just see here. What? Yeah, they're immediately hostile on opening the door. Just double checking there, and I need to roll and see what happens in terms of out of his different attacks. What does he do? He does number 3. Which number 3 is this. Flaming sphere. It goes right next to Bior, right there. I'll put it.
That's
on that.
okay. Yeah, he can cast it.
He can take it.
That is not a sphere.
What'd you say?
I said he could take it.
Yeah, I'm fine. Even if I go down.
So it's right there next to you, Bior. Dex save.
Oh, also get some battle music. Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, I can now. Oh, nice. I can remove all unsupported tracks.
Is-
Yes.
Is he
I don't
doing
care about the
fireball, or
reversal.
is he also hitting Darius? Well,
Mm-hmm.
I got rid of all the music in our library. No, he's not doing fireball. He's not hitting Darius. I'm getting rid of all the music in the library that no longer works because they lost their deal with the company. So we had a lot less music. Please be patient. I will try to make it better.
it's not a problem.
We still have this. Alright. So that is going. Flaming Skull does that. Let me look at Flaming Fire Sphere. Fire. Flaming Sphere is what I'm thinking of. Yeah. I think it's just a straight up deck save. I thought there was like a bludgeoning thing in there, but no, I think it's something else. So, yeah, it spends its action to cast it, spends its bonus action to hit you with it. You did a 10, it's a 13, you failed, you take 9 damage. that's does it move anymore? Yeah, we'll duck back a little bit. One, you're
Okay. One, seeing that we're fighting these flaming skulls, Spider climbs on the ceiling over Darius. She will reach out and say, Darius, let me get you up here before they hit.
Okay.
I don't know if the ceiling's too high to try, but I guess he could jump, I could jump.
if
Yeah,
you're,
sure.
you're
Let's
pretty
try
much
some acrobatics.
yeah, you're almost touching each other's heads, but if he like jumped a little bit, you'd be able to like hoist him up.
Sure.
Get up here
I mean,
before they
The hard
fire.
part,
how's
the
that
hard part is
roll?
holding him up in terms of strength.
Hmm.
It's kind of shearing in a way.
I mean, and you'll need your hands in for your
That too.
turn, right?
Pardon?
Yeah.
I'm
can't give him
assuming.
Fire Slam.
Okay. If I drop the shield, will I be able to hold him up without a save? Without a check?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
If you drop your shield.
I will
Yeah, you
make that
definitely wouldn't be able to do it
sacrifice.
with your shield unless you did one hand. Yeah, you'd have to do it with one hand otherwise. That'd be
As
really
I
hard.
command the dogs to back away, I guess, for the until fireballs have been expelled. Oh,
Yep.
exhausted.
Okay. I get your idea, and I'm letting you do it. Darius, you are now kind of in an elevated defensive position.
Okay.
Which
Sure.
will mitigate or ignore fireballs if they happen. And that
Oh,
would
okay.
take all your action. That's a lot of not you, Darius. That's one.
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Fair
And
enough.
I don't know what you can do while hanging on to one, but we'll find out. The other flaming skull's turn. Gotta roll d4 to see what it does. A 1. Alright, the weakest attack. Does a fire ray. This is aimed at Fior still, because you're the closest one. 17 does not hit. Because I'm assuming you have your sword and shield out, right?
Yep, that's what I have equipped. Yep.
Okay, so it does not hit. You bat it away with your shield. King's off of that. Well, like it gets absorbed by it without hurting you. Darius, you're clinging to one,
Phew.
you know, or to remain in an elevated position.
I'm going to need both hands, aren't I?
I've actually looked into
well-
it. To cast spells, you need one hand.
To
So
be
if you could do a
fair,
strength check, will let you cast.
you said how I was reaching at Darius. Darius has to jump up so he could do his spells and then jump up, I suppose, if that's allowed.
You
Sure,
pulled him up.
sure.
It was a cooperative action. You pulled him
Ah,
up.
right, okay.
So yeah, I use your stuff to get him up there. So you're holding. Let's say it's kind of like 69th position. As inappropriate as that is, that's the most accurate way of putting it.
Mhm.
But yeah, more elevated. Like you're wrapping your arm around her waist, but upside down, and then you can turn in one-handed cast a spell. I've learned that you can cast spells one-handed.
Okay, yeah, sure, fair. Can I see the one that just made the flaming?
Yes. The flaming spear? No, you can only see this one.
Oh.
That was the one that raid Fior.
Well, fucking shit, because I can't do much. Man, I don't want to let this grapple go to waste, but you know what? Let's blow a big one. That one in corner is going to get Helping Grasp.
Good choice. Because remember that Lucian did we give you guys a little lesson, and he was able to do, go back into the knowledge that he has. He knows that they're immune to cold damage, fire damage, and poison damage.
Yep, that's why I can't use any of my cantrips against.
Yeah, it's kind of rough
but-
for you, Darius.
But
oh,
then,
yeah, that works fine. So let's do strength checks. And it would hit.
this I can only see one.
Yeah, only one, so it only hit one. That's good. Do a strength check. They're very, very weak, so it's almost impossible for him to do it. Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so he did 2d6 damage and is restrained, I think. Yes.
Yep.
Correct.
That's it. No, one of these skulls just grasped by a giant hand.
Yep, that one is not moving. Wasn't a lot of damage, but it's not moving.
No, you're choking it to
Um,
death.
Yep.
Yes. Wait. Hmm.
Now this is very strange. Do you have any other bonus actions? I guess.
Nah, I don't have many of those.
Okay.
Okay, no. That
If that's if
Probably.
you want to remain where you are, then that would be your turn. I'll let you.
Yeah, that's fine. I think you can drop me probably. Well, we should wait for the fireballs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my.
And one of you have to choose. Like, yeah, if you could have chose to let go, and then you'd be on the ground, or one could choose to let you go. And
Yeah,
you'd
but
be on
what
the ground.
that was set me such a waste. Like,
It would be,
when
yeah.
Spencer actually got me up
It's
and
like,
just
yeah.
dropped down immediately.
Yeah, exactly. And it might be casting a fireball because it's its turn. It needs to roll 4, which did not. So it magic missiles Dior. Because again, it's the only thing you can really see, and it's they seem to want to stay in here. They don't want to leave this place. So magic missile on Dior.
Oof.
10 damage. Unavoidable. So you take.
Well, don't let me stop you.
Okay. It is now your turn, Dior. Thank you, one. I will add them.
I'm going to rage. And swing at it twice with my longsword.
Okay. Let's see here. Restrain gives advantage, so you hit both times. Okay, and you connect with all the damage. They don't have any like physical damage resistance, so 13, 22. I mean, playing D&D has got me. My arithmetic has improved. Not like amazing.
Yeah, right.
It does get better. Yeah. So you hit it pretty hard with your sword. Oh, you are raging, by the way, all this time. So, or you entered into a rage that turn. So let me give you your little aura. How big is it? 15.
Yeah, it's bonus action. Oh, yeah, to get the aura, yeah. It's 15 to get the 10 feet from me, yeah.
Okay. Yep, that's fine. All right, so that's your turn. The 3's turn, which is one of the.
I did tell them to
yeah.
stand back until the fireballs went, but okay.
Okay. Yeah, then they're not moving.
Yeah.
Dodge action.
Yeah, yeah.
3.
Yeah, that makes
Cole. Whenever your turn, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I remember fighting these things, and they're immune to things I can do. I'm gonna try and move, try and get a better view of the room, I guess. Can I stand like in between squares?
You may.
Okay. And yeah,
That's perfectly fine to look around.
yeah. I got my sight on this one and that one.
Yep.
And so in this area, kind of like in this area right here, I can affect them both. I'm gonna
Yeah,
do a cast a fairy fire.
Yep.
Engulf them in glitter.
Glitter power.
Yeah.
Sparkle, sparkle.
So
Alright, so dex saves. they both make it. It looks like if your DC's 14, is your DC 14?
Yep.
Then yeah, unfortunately they both make it.
Okay. Those action. I can't see Bjor's. Well, I can't heal him as a bonus.
Mm.
I mean, you can move
Well,
more. You only move a little
I can
bit.
move.
You move 10 feet, so you have a lot more.
Go right here.
I'll say from there you can see him.
I see him.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I can see Bjor. Let's. I'm going to infuse him with some Fey energy.
Okay.
It's not going to be a lot, but every little bit helps. Use 2 points.
Okay. Yep.
Someone can
Yeah,
pick
you
up
can
their
heal for that
phone
amount, yeah.
anytime.
Yeah. Who is
Somebody's
calling?
phone.
Get that call.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, no problem.
That's it for me.
Okay. Now it's For's turn, doing a dodge action.
Come on,
the guy that
Fireball.
goes after
Let's
the
not
Flame
make
Skull.
this for waste.
Yeah. Alright, Flame Skull. Let's see what it does. It does a fireball.
Oh,
here we
Here we go.
Right?
Justified! Yeah!
Just in this contained room. That's great.
Actually, it's gonna, now that it's been seeing outsiders because they've been attacked from outside, it's gonna launch one out there. We're gonna see what happens. It's gonna be from, wait, this one. Yep, it's the correct one even, so it can see wherever it wants to hit. It's gonna be right next to Cole, right there. Let's see.
So,
That's okay. I'm a stuntman.
so how high does a fireball reach? Is the question also.
Yeah, it's 20-foot sphere. Yeah, you're not 20 feet on the air. These are 10-foot ceilings.
In retrospect.
Well,
If it would have been pulled back, like if let's say if the fireball went where this flaming spear was, you'd be way better off. But if it's right next to Cole, unfortunately, you're in the blast
like
zone.
the entire hallway up until where the death dogs are.
Yeah, the 3, 4, Cole, Darius, and 1 all need to do dex saves, and Darius and Cole, Darius and 1 rather, you're gonna have a hard time doing it.
yeah, I was
You're
going to say, we
leaning
get
into each other.
disadvantage at this point.
Yeah.
Kind of hurt yourself.
Yeah, yep.
It's humorous, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I would say if I could do a
Well.
reaction, but I doubt Bjor would actually want to do that now.
Okay, so
Ugh, that's
Yeah,
probably
sure,
a drop
yeah.
concentration.
Oh, yes. Yes.
no, 12 is, but you know, it's only 10. 10 is always the DC, so you're fine on your Constitution save. But
I mean, how much damage
Ah, I lost my friggin'
Yeah.
my enhance ability spell. If I do.
yeah,
Ah, fuck
Yeah.
me.
Is it-
that's gone.
I was gonna
Alright,
use
let's
that when
check.
I got more demon
Yeah.
deals.
Yeah, I know, but they did Constitution save to see if they're
Oh.
they're gonna take damage no matter what. They're doing Constitution save the spell. So the DC was 13. You made it, so you take 19 damage.
19.
John or Marcel Darius takes full damage, 38 damage.
Cool.
Is he
Oh.
okay?
You said I can use
Uh.
inspiration like after I roll, or do like I have to call it before?
You can use it after.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah, because I may want to.
Yep, I allow you to do that.
I only have a 2 on this.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You make it. So
Never
it's
mind.
Fine. All right, so everybody is singed a lot. If you
They're
made the save,
probably
you take
fallen
19.
down.
Very ironic that the one charging in the room was safer than us.
Because 1 is kind of like glued to the ceiling via magic. I'm gonna have you lose your footing, Darius, and you fall down to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry to pick on you, but it
No,
was
that's,
just the way things.
that's cool.
Oh.
All right, so
Nice.
yeah, Darius, you
That's
took
all
the
you
full
got.
punch. Look at the Hellhounds, and I think they're immune to fire. Yep, they're fine.
Their dodge was completely worthless too. One completely
Wait,
botched
they're
that tactical
immune
approach.
to fire?
Yeah, they're immune to fire. The
Wow.
I mean, that makes sense, but yeah, send those boys in.
Yeah, by all
Yeah.
means. Just one has
Alright.
completely botched the tactical approach he had in mind.
Yeah, I get the mentality of trying to dodge the fireball, but unfortunately it wasn't far enough back, or there's all kinds of unfortunate circumstances. But anyway, it's Four's turn properly. I know it just went, but it
Oh, yeah.
wasn't in the turn order, so I had to get the
I'm
turn to
like,
go.
ah! I'm like seeing they're not damaged,
Yeah.
so it's like, yeah, no reason not to send them in. It's like, oh,
Yeah, they,
get
they
us.
shrug it off.
Initiative.
All right, so this one runs.
Oh, that's right.
It's
They're from
run
hell.
50.
Of course they're immune to fire. Get in there.
Runs in, attacks the flaming skull. Let's see. Bite. Ignoring the fire damage, doesn't even hit anyway, so never mind. Alright. One, it's your turn.
Okay, one seeing Darius on the floor. I guess stops the spider climb, helps Darius up, and she's pretty injured, so she's gonna run to cover.
Okay. That is fine. Darius, you're no longer prone.
Bonus action, I am going to heal Darius with what's it called? Healing word.
Yep.
Oh. Neat.
Yeah. You still
There
have
is
your
going to
ingress.
manage a thumbs up.
Oh, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hold because I haven't spent my action, have I?
You did helping him up.
Oh, is that an action? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you wanted to make it more deliberate and all that.
Oh, I
To
thought
help
that
him
was.
up. That way he.
I mean, if that's an action, don't do it.
Yeah, you can not do it.
Okay. I
Either
will.
he's prone or you spend an action.
Okay. I will hold my action with healing word in case anyone falls.
Okay,
That's much
that is
better.
allowed, but that means he's prone. Yeah. Okay, so now we go back to a flaming skull. Let's see what it does.
Fortunately, Darius is a half orc, so he will survive with a single hit point.
Yep. That's a neat feature.
What's that 2d6? Just curious.
That's the crushing hand.
Okay.
This one, right?
Yeah, it's the right one. Yeah, so thank you. It does it number 2, which is a magic missile. It's gonna do that versus Bjor because he's right in front of him. So let's do that.
I'm just going to reposition, but
Take 11 damage.
This sounds like
Then it has to do the save, I think, which is strength. Which it failed very badly.
Damn.
So
-3.
take 7. Yeah, that's -5. It has 1 strength. No strength. The lowest amount of strength. This thing is nearly dead. It's like got like a hovering eye socket. Yeah, I got that one. So if you're by yourself, you'll have an advantage on your dex saves if the fireball goes that far, which it probably won't. Not to mention casting in one is kind of impossible for one that guy can only do it once. So he's still restrained. Its turn. It did match Abyssal. Darius, your turn.
Okay. Well, first of all, stand up.
Okay.
There's a flaming sphere. That's not.
Still there, yeah.
Yeah.
you could do an action to
um,
close the door. Now that I think about it, that would have been smart.
I don't want to go next to the flaming sphere. They don't actually have much movement. It's like 15.
Mm.
And you're really hurt.
Yeah, I'm really hurt too. I'm just going to go over here to get like a view. Is there somewhere I can move where I can see more?
Yeah,
than
if
one?
you halt alt, you can move around, and yeah, you can see more than one if you are where you are now. You can hit this one and the one next to 4.
Cool. Yeah, I can actually hit them because I don't want to blow another spell slot. And, as I said, my damage cantrips are Flame Bolt and Ray of Frost.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just going to shoot a frustrated Ray of Frost at one of them.
Yep, that's fine.
Pew pew. Should I even roll to hit?
No, just say you do, and it's fun, and I like your flavor. Another point of inspiration because that makes sense.
Yep.
You.
I like that. Flaming Skull's turn. It attacks the 4. Let's see what it does.
I feel bad for Lucy.
Yeah. Fire Ray, which doesn't do anything. So nothing that happens. Your turn. I figured as much. Yeah, the first attack will probably kill it. Let's see what you get for damage. Yeah, it did. So you can use your second attack on another one.
Yeah, okay. I'll get this guy.
Yeah.
Wait. This guy.
Should be very.
Ah, good boy. Okay, yeah, that hits 2. 2 damage. 8. Okie dokie. And then you got your bonus action. You want to zoop him?
Ah, yeah.
Zoop.
Makes it so he takes 1. Yeah, Earthing Grasp. Yep.
I just
Alright,
realised how
that's
much.
your turn.
Okay, continue.
3's turn. 3 can only move 30 feet. I think. 50 feet, actually. Never mind. So, yeah, I can totally get in there. Which one do you want it to attack? One.
I can't see any of them, so I assume they're just going to attack the
The
nearest.
one that Thor is, or the other one? Or the further one?
I literally can't see any of them, so just attack the nearest one.
Yeah, I'll try to put it in a position that's the most advantageous. Okay. That's pretty much the best I can do, actually. So it's gonna go after the Flaming Skull with a bite. It has advantage on this because of Pack Tactics, which is good because you get the critical. So
Biggest
let me
difference
do
you can
100.
have. Yeah.
Yeah, D100.
Roll another 100. Go on.
A 11.
That's pretty not that impressive.
No, but you gain advantage on all attacks against your target until the end of your next turn, which is funny because... Oh, well, that means next time it has advantage no matter what. So anyway, 20 damage.
Yeah, he already had that ability apparently.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, so that guy got hit pretty hard. Cool.
I got a 3rd-degree burns on me. I'm gonna cure wounds.
Yeah.
Cure wounds on myself. At 3rd level.
Yeah.
So we got
It's all good.
And I do have Darius. Okay.
hmm. I don't know. I'm thinking. Don't.
Darius, in the future, you might want to think about getting the feat that lets you ignore fire damage resistance. It's called Elemental Adept.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that one.
Yeah. Anyway, anything yet, Cole?
Yeah. I see Darius heavily injured like me, so I'm just gonna hit him with some Fey energy as a bonus.
Okay.
I'm gonna use 1 point though.
Okay.
Let him get low.
All right.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
I don't know how that happened, but you get. I think you might have
Oh,
hit a 1
1.
when you do.
Yeah.
All right. So you heal for 2, and you get 2 temp hit points, Darius. Okay.
Nice.
And then, as my move, I'm gonna go here.
Yep.
Get some
Yeah.
cover.
Smart. Good boy. All right. Flaming Skull that is not being attacked right now goes after 3, or at least it has the intention of doing so. Let's see here. What does it do? A 2, which is a Flaming Spear. It already is doing a Flaming Spear. So it defaults to number 3. Actually, 2 is Magic Missile.
Just
So
re-roll it,
Magic
I
Missile.
guess.
No, it's fine.
Oh,
I
okay.
did the wrong attack. Missile on 3. 10 damage.
Oh no, leave my puppy alone.
It kind of does like a fiery, growly whine. It's kind of a sod sound.
No.
So it whines like a dog for being hurt, but it's deeper and more menacing at the same time.
Did Darius get any healing? I didn't see his health bump up.
Sorry, I haven't added yet. It's
Yeah, it's just 2, so it's probably not very visible either. Yeah.
You just got more
actually,
damage somehow.
Yeah, and then 2 temp. Alright, that's its turn. 4. Alright, just gonna attack the skull next to it. Unless you want to do something else, one.
No,
It's
just
skull
attack.
engagement.
Just
Okay.
attack. I literally can't see that range right now, so they're on their own.
Yeah. It has advantage, it hits, it does 4. Thing is almost dead. Now it's your turn, one.
Wow, I've had some pretty shitty turns in a row there. I see Darius is terribly injured. I jump down from the ceiling and give him the healer's feat.
Yeah.
oh nice.
So you cure a maximum hit point hit dice and
Yes.
a
Equal
1.
news is hit die total, which is like 7. I think you guys are level 7.
Yep.
And oh, you get maximum.
So, yeah.
Lucky you.
So you heal 17.
Yep. Wow. Nice. Thanks, guys.
I got
That's
10 more movement, so I'll go into cover also.
Okay.
And now the fireballs will hit us and make all that to waste.
Yeah, we'll see if they're that lucky. Flame Skull that's dead. Very.
nice. Well, shit. That flame sphere is in the way still.
Yep.
Cool. Darius, there we go. 0 for the day.
Uh, uh, uh. You know what? I'm just going to throw a fucking dagger at this thing.
Yeah.
How about you?
You hit it.
Hey!
Is that literally the first weapon you've ever used in this campaign?
This one.
Ah.
That's this.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Concentration. Yeah.
You're pretty good at
That
that.
was a power move.
That was nice, dude. Nice.
Yes. All right. You know what? I'm just going to go into this room now. Oh, fine. Wait. No, he goes after us. I'm going to stay out here so he's visible. That last spell.
Okay.
Okay.
And you don't have any bonus actions? No, you don't.
I don't.
All right.
You could.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say you could
Typically
take cover
don't.
behind
Certain
the
type of
wall as
wizards.
well. But, okay.
Yeah, that flaming skull turns its attention to you, Darius, but, you know, it's not its turn yet. The flaming skull that's being attacked by all the guys it wouldn't do a fireball point blank on things it knows it can't hit, even if it is stupid. It's not that stupid. It's going to focus on rejuvenating. Let me roll its hit die. See how much health points it gets back. 30.
Ah,
Oh my words. That's some.
that is quite substantial.
Yeah, it can, if it wants to, it can regenerate itself. Actually, no, I did that wrong. Sorry. No, I did that wrong. It has to be destroyed, and then if it had a spell slot, it can spend that to do so.
Don't tell us that.
So, what does it want to do? I guess it will just magic missile.
I mean, last time it was
you
doing
are-
a 1d4 for decision, so.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's surrounded, and that's not like a mechanical thing. That was what I was choosing to do.
Oh,
Um,
well, that really screwed over my plans extra, but okay.
Cast blur on itself.
Oh, damn, Blur's
Um,
no joke.
So it poses disadvantage on anybody that's attacking it. Alright. That's its turn. Bior.
That's not going to save him.
Yeah, now your attacks will be normal rather than
Gotcha.
disadvantage.
Ooh.
You still hit. And you still hit. Let's see.
Gonna die today.
I mean, that
This
first
will do
hit.
7 damage.
That
Yeah.
first hit would
You
have
kill it
imposed
already.
concentration, but anyway. But killed anyway. Let's go.
Yeah. So that goes away. Darius, the blur goes away. Let me see if I do the rejuvenation effect. Oh, I missed. Yep. Okay. Never mind. It's fine. You're good. Yep.
And gonna hit the other guy with the second attack.
Yep. Yep.
And as I strike this skull, I'm gonna tell one. As soon as this thing falls, I need everyone out of this room. Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
All right.
And I'm like, just like,
Wanna
includes
zap it?
you?
No, I gotta stay behind.
Okay. I don't know how. Oh, okay. I guess I'll order my dogs to leave as soon as they attack.
Yeah, VR, do you want to zap it?
You do realize
Yeah.
he's just gonna grab all the tombs, right?
I was gonna use
Maybe.
Finger of Death, but yeah,
I get the point.
I
That's
think
smart.
that'd be a good.
Alright,
Is that a
so-
bonus action to count?
I'd have to look. I don't think so. I think it's a full action. I think it just gives you the ability to cast that as a spell.
Okay. Alright, well, that's
So
my
that-
turn.
that normally they don't have to. So yeah, let's do a dex save. Yeah, it
Damn.
succeeds. So it only takes 1. It actually takes 3, sorry. Okay, 3. It's gonna be attacking the skull. With a bite. Has advantage. Does 9. It's a dog and it has pack tactics next to Bior. Cole.
I'm gonna move and take a peek into the room.
Yep. I'll say you only need to move 5 feet, so you only moved 5 of your total.
There's a 1 skull, it looks like.
Yeah, only 1 left. The other 2 are dead.
I kind of just want to run in there with my scimitar and do some chopping. 'Cause I'm pretty useless when it comes to spells because they're immune to so much shit.
Yeah. I mean, you can still leave after. I don't know what Bior wants to do though, so.
Yeah, I just heard him say like when this one drops everybody out of the room, so I'm kind of hesitant on entering
Right.
because I don't know like when it's gonna drop. I may be stuck.
Yeah. Lucian, are you here? Okay. Just wanted. You know something about flaming skulls that after they die, after an hour, they can come back to life. But you never told them that. You only told them about the immunities. But they don't know that. Yeah. And the rejuvenating effect. I misunderstood. It's 2 different things. The healing and yeah. So.
I mean, he rolled a pretty.
Yes, if you can do like an Arcana check on them or investigate them, you would specifically know what to look for, and you'd be able to tell just by looking at it.
I'm pretty sure we already did one beforehand when we were trying to discuss their weaknesses.
But he did not tell you about the rejuvenating effect. He only told you about the immunities. So you guys
Okay.
do not know that these guys will come back in an hour. But yeah, Cole, what are you gonna do?
I I can heal one, I guess.
Yeah.
No real need.
I mean, you can if you want. You can also hold your turn. You can do dodge. You can do whatever.
Another fireball might be launched our way. I don't know.
I got
You
it.
could hold an action to close the door in case there's a fireball.
I allow that.
If I see one being launched, I just shut the door.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
I-
actually
I,
not a bad
I allow
idea.
that. Yep, that is fine.
This is not a bad idea.
Yeah.
All right, so that is your
Yeah.
action.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stand right there, and I'm gonna ready a closed door action.
Yep. Okay. So the Flame Skull's turn now. Let's see if it gets to do the. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna do a D4 or not. Deciding it's being bared upon. Yeah, let's do a nuke option. Actually, it would never do that because it that is intelligent enough to know that the Hellhounds are not. They're immune to fire. It's
Yeah,
not
but
stupid.
this Minotaur isn't.
Yeah, and it is the most damaging attack. You're right. Yeah, we'll do a nuke. It'll kill itself, and it's desperate in its last attempt. It will kill itself doing this for thematic effect. It casts a fireball on itself.
Yeah.
Oh
I shut the door.
man.
So you need to do a dex save. See if you like.
I mean, regardless.
Yeah, you scutter around and get behind the sarcophagi in a way, or whatever. How you want to think about it theatrically. Nope, you don't make it. You get 26 damage. You are nearly
You
dead.
tried to grab the dogs for cover and it just bit you.
Yeah. Yep.
Holy shit,
Wow.
he's still up?
And the door's closed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cole would do that in reaction. He didn't know where it was going. He just saw a fireball forming in his mouth.
He had to close the door on his
Yeah, the
best
door's
friend
closed.
as he got fried.
So,
I do that, and I touch this one.
Oh man, awesome. Okay.
From outside. Bjorn?
Anyway, combat is over. Let's just do that. But things are happening. Lucian, you're just now arriving. You're just like you go like you're here in the hallway up here north, and then you see down here. And you see everybody ducking back. Some of them are hurt. See like charred floor and all that. You heard some explosion. Yeah.
Bior, you okay in there?
Let me see what Bior does.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to defuse these sarcophagi.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I think he's hurt. Oh, okay. Lucius is walking right in there.
Can't. No one can go in there. The door's closed. It's locked.
Lucian, thank God you're here. We were just attacked by a bunch of
Anyway,
flying
we
skulls.
gotta-
HP.
Flaming
Yeah,
skulls.
hold on a second. Give me a second. I'm doing something. Make change music. That doesn't need to be. We're out of battle. No, we don't want that. Whatever plays here. We don't have any ambient music at all. Game cheese. Thanks for playing. Landing page. Yes. Good. Thank God. Nope. That doesn't work either. Jeez, Roll20. Have music that works.
Dios mío.
Okay.
One. Does that work?
Nonetheless,
That works.
we were attacked by a bunch of flaming
Thank-
skulls, Lucian.
Thank God.
Thank God you're here.
Alright, so let me copy. Sure, that's doing this right. Yes, I am. Hold just hold on, and I'll let you guys know. You can talk amongst yourselves.
Once again, thank God you're here. We were attacked by flaming skulls. Lucian, Lucian, say something. I can't hear a word Lucian's saying. I can see his.
Bjorn's inside, and I think the door just locked itself, so that's concerning.
I'm getting no sound from T3. I can see his
Okay.
guy lighting up.
Yeah. I'm here now.
Like, out of character? Yeah.
If the door, yeah, I could hear you, man, and it's muffled. I can hear you fine. You're fine. I don't know what Chris's issue was, but I can hear you.
I
That
still
issue.
can't hear him.
I don't know. But yeah, he's fine.
I think his sound is coming through on the roll 20 then, because
No,
it's
no.
not coming through.
No, I have that disabled for the entire.
Maybe reconnect?
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't have voice enabled for this for the.
Specific.
I can hear you still.
No.
So
Yep,
can
I
everybody
can-
else hear him other than Chris? or-
I can hear him now.
I can hear.
So?
But yeah, essentially, as soon as he kind of steps up and hears the story and the details, especially
Yep.
given what he was just doing, he's gonna immediately try to break down the door.
Okay.
Sword at it, kick it all.
Yep.
Pretty much
That's
force it
perfectly
over.
fine. You gotta do strength check or attack.
And he's gonna probably pretty upset and also worried.
Yeah.
He's
Good.
gonna,
Yeah, that hits it.
We're gonna have a proper confrontation about this.
Wait, don't we have the password?
Yeah, we do have.
That's
the
why the door
password.
was
We
open.
do?
But you
He
do
says-
13. I don't know if Lucian has it. I don't remember.
Oh,
where he
I
was
mean,
for- in
we-
regards to the yeah, he was out of the room. But
he
anyway,
says,
he does.
"Oh, you have the
13
password."
He does 13 damage, so half of that. All right, and now I gotta do another thing. 1 second.
He says, "Oh, the password. You should have just said it. Open the door."
Yeah, shakes.
Yep. 1 moment. The door opens. The door is on the southern side. The door is open.
As soon as he sees Bjor at the sarcophagus, he's gonna pull out a holy water and throw it at him.
At him?
Yeah, just at him
On Bjor.
specifically.
Oh, watch it! Don't hit the hellhounds.
It would do damage. Yeah, whatever. It actually has to hit you. It has to hit you though. It's still an attack, so
Yeah.
do an attack.
He's throwing it at him. Or more specific, because he's trying to get like everything, the like sarcophagus and Bjor. So I guess he technically target the square.
That
I don't
hits.
know how you want to do it.
Damn.
It hits the person. 18, so it hits. Yeah, and you don't do the lightning, so you just
Yeah,
do
not the lightning.
7. But he's not. Yeah, and what happens? You don't actually take 7 damage, Bjor. You feel burning. Actually, you already really hurt. I'm gonna do this.
I have 1
Yeah.
HP.
Yeah,
I think
you're
a
knocked unconscious.
bottle hitting me in the head.
Yeah, let's just say you're knocked unconscious. You got some sizzling and you fall to the ground.
Like I notice him sizzle, like
Not
he's
unconscious.
visibly sizzling from this.
Yeah, he sizzles from the holy water, which anybody
Yeah,
that
I
accepts those
would-
offers probably would.
Yeah.
Lucian, what did you do that for? What's going on?
I say, look. You see how this holy water sizzles on Bjor?
Yeah.
And he's gonna pull out another flask and he's gonna sprinkle some on one, just like on the top of her head.
Yeah, it does. It's a little annoying.
I like
It hurts.
swing my hands at his face and like, what the fuck? You stop that! Stop throwing acid at me!
Yeah. And he's gonna say, I don't really care, but these sarcophagi might not be a good thing.
That's so funny that you say that after you already accepted an offer.
Yeah, you.
Yeah,
I
he's-
do say the criticism. I see the high. What's the fucking word?
Hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy of it. Yeah.
He he definitely understands that, but also he's really pissed at, Bjor
Bjor,
specifically.
yeah.
So it's more so than just
You're
like,
trying to,
oh,
yeah,
this
you're
is
more, you're
evil.
trying to get at Bjor by doing that. But anyway, yeah, you hit Bjor. It didn't have an AOE effect of any kind. He's too big of a mass, too big of a
Ugh.
dude.
Wow,
You
he's
hit him with it.
he's passed out right now. Do you
And-
want to remove curse on him?
He says, yeah, and then he begins
You think
pouring
so? That-
holy water on all these sarcophagi.
Okay.
No, you mean like
Completely removes them from the situation.
you have that much holy water? I didn't know you had that. You had to have a lot. You've had to have 1, 2, 3. Wow, geez, you'd have a lot. 1, 2.
I mean, I
Three.
hate I hate to
Like
use up
4,
all of
5, 6.
Darius's spell slots here, but seriously.
no, you
5, 6.
I'm trying to decide, like, hmm.
Checking how many fucking sarcophagi or holy water
I'm
we
mulling it
have.
over.
Because I
Wow.
still have 5 left.
You need at
Probably
least
should
9 for all the sarcophagi you were doing.
For the
Um,
3 that Bior did before?
I thought you wanted to do all the sarcophagi, period.
Oh, no. Just the ones that Bior specifically was at.
Okay, that's a
I
big
mean-
difference. Then yeah, it would be 3 before from Bior, and then
Yep.
yeah.
We busted our asses to get in this room, and
No, I
we
would
got
have-
nothing for it. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, you really didn't. You got burned, literally and metaphorically.
Lucian says,
yeah.
it's for the best, as he finishes pouring the rest of the water out.
Ugh.
Yeah.
he's going
So
to-
that means you use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you used 6 holy waters
Yep,
in total.
I got 2 left.
Okay.
You guys
That's
gave me a lot
fine.
of holy water.
Actually, that means you'd have to rest to be able to get it back. Makes sense why you wouldn't, because I mean it's been a while since you had to use a remove curse or so.
And I didn't think it would come up again, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, pretty much once
anyway.
he gets done with the sarcophagi, he's gonna take a look at these like dead skulls.
Yeah.
Since he knows specifically about their coming
Do
back.
your survival check with advantage.
Well, I'm like holding off
You got it.
reviving Bior here. Are we going to go for the effort of removing curse, or should I just revive Bior?
Lucian says, I don't care.
You don't.
And as he looks at the skulls, he's gonna kind of pull.
You recognize that they're still active. They're going to come back in an hour.
Yeah, he's gonna say, I want to try something real quick, and pours the holy water on the skull.
That
One of the
works.
skulls.
If you do so, you notice it crumble, just immediately crumble into nothingness.
And he
And
says,
you know, actually, yeah, just as a retcon, you know that holy water just dispels these things.
He says, yeah. Well, this guy's not coming back, but unless you guys want to deal with these skulls, I suggest we.
That one dies.
What do you mean? They're
Still have
already
one holy water
dead.
left.
We conquered them.
He
Right.
says, they're dead for now.
Yeah,
and then-
they'll come back in an hour.
Yeah, I know. And say in
He doesn't
character.
say all that.
Right.
You know, he
Yeah.
specifically just says, they're dead for now.
This is an undead pun. I didn't know you had a sense of humor.
He just,
You're conscious but prone.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick myself up and be like, something hit me in the back of the head. I'm gonna pick myself up and kind of sway over and lean against the sarcophagus. And
I'll show you.
You don't feel anything at all.
I'm just gonna be like, oh man,
Oh, I feel like this
I
other
think we should.
sarcophagi will be a better place to hold myself.
I think we need to. I need to rest at least.
Yeah, but then you guys have you fill him in about the skulls that this is not a safe place to sleep
Oh,
or
definitely.
even rest shortly.
I
They're gonna come back in an hour if you don't destroy them.
Yeah, I slowly make my way out of the room and wait for everyone else to follow.
I pet my dogs. They like approved of their capability, and I leave the room.
Jesus.
Man,
But
we
we
Steve,
can't
your
really
approach
short
says,
rest,
"You
right?
okay?"
Not going to help you all.
Bior's
I
out
mean,
of short rest, and he can't do a long rest.
You could short rest unless you have any more hit die or
He's
I have 0.
oh
Oh, but you can use the healer's kit.
Oh, don't we
right?
need to
No,
move?
I've already
Can we
used the
use-
healer's kit on Bior.
if you short rest then you get it back. So I'll let you short rest and then apply it to him. You know.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Have we done a long rest in a while?
I mean, I'm thinking
Last
for a moment.
session.
It's been a bit. You did it last session. I just trying to remember specifically when it was.
Oh, we.
Oh, I know. I remember when it was on the other sarcophagus, the very first set of sarcophagi you found, I believe. You rested in there,
I thought that was
I think.
a long one. Oh.
After the ghouls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
after
right
there were
after.
some ghouls in the sarcophagi in the northeast corner
Oh.
of the.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think I'm gonna double check that, but I think you long rested there.
I mean, we probably took a little bit of time sorting through that treasure also, so that would be a couple of hours.
But Yeah, I'm gonna say you gotta. You don't. I don't need it.
I'm not trying
One
to
more
push for a
fight.
long rest. Yeah, one more fight sounds.
One more fight, and I'll let long rest happen. But you can short rest.
Well, hell,
whenever.
even one more fight sounds a bit generous, but I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll let you.
But no,
Because
I do not have a
situation.
healer's kit available for Bjorn at this moment.
Oh, okay.
I would have done that earlier if it was available to me. I have a whole bunch of what's it called, healer's word or whatever it's called, healing words, but doesn't sound worth
Do we have
doing.
like potions for him to scarf down?
I'll give him my potion again.
I have a max HP of
Uh.
102. I'm gonna need a lot of potions.
Yeah, but
Lucian
how many-
asking
okay.
for potions and just
I
kind of,
still have one.
I say, look, Bjorn, next time we get into a fight, I will revive you over and over again. Does that sound good?
doo-doo-doo. Yeah. So short rest option.
Anyone up for a break? We're about halfway.
it's cool.
Yeah, I could use a smoke to be honest.
Yeah, if you guys want to take an actual break, and also we'll do a short rest. I guess
Lucian's gonna suggest short resting in this room.
you can't. You don't know the password, but I mean you can. You
Oh,
can close,
that's
let's say
magic
we can
door.
close the door here. You close Shalks. That door's fine. They won't chase you.
Barricade that door that will just try.
They can't open doors. They cannot open doors, and they can't even really leave that room very well because they're kind of anchored, sort of.
So,
I'm just going to try random words for a while.
so just
Alright,
be
so let's say
your...
Just
Oh.
picture that's what Darius is doing.
Yeah, if you want to...
Well, Cole can do that like cool wild thing. for Rest.
Oh yeah, that makes like an invisible sphere and makes it look all like
Yeah.
cool and shit. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
we
can
can
make
really just rest anywhere.
I can make a relaxing, peaceful heavenly forest.
Yeah, but yeah, what would happen if people like went through it, like if they were walked through your sphere, they would find you, but they don't see it from outside. So if they could open that door, I hate when that happens. If they could open that door, and they walked out, they would see you guys, but they can't open it.
Yeah. They are just hurt.
21 health.
Oh, that's pretty chill. Cool.
Cool.
That's a pretty big
Well, yeah,
chunk of
I'm gonna
health
go use
restored.
smoke. You know, so yeah, Lucian's gonna use a bunch of hit die.
All right,
could
yeah,
add the
let's
Song of
short
Rest.
Yeah, Darius, I mean, Dior can't heal anymore, unfortunately.
He was at his limit. He's like,
Oh,
oh,
cool.
just barely alive. So,
Yeah, no, just tell everybody it's fine. I'll just keep watch.
So blood.
did everyone add the Song of Rest to the...
Oh, no, I
Yeah,
forgot.
yeah, you can add a Song of Rest, which is, how much is it?
6?
2? 6.
Well,
Yeah,
I have
6.
1
Yeah.
HP still to go, so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I also.
I almost
However,
wish you
whatever
had-
you rolled in hit die, you can add 6 on top of the total.
Oh, cool.
pretty much at full.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, everybody but Bior. Bior is
Oh.
having a hard, difficult time.
Got my
Lucian's not
inspirations
really
back.
concerned.
Uh,
He sees he's close to death, but he's like, yeah, don't really care.
Yeah, remember you get your short rest resources back too, like anything that
Yeah.
associated with that. Like Cole gets his, I think he gets his little heals back, or at least he gets his wild shapes.
really?
One gets Bardic, Lucian gets stuff.
He gets his bonus heals back? That's pretty powerful.
I don't know about his heals, but I know he gets his wild shapes.
I mean, wild shapes, yeah. That's
No,
fine.
my bonus heals are only on a long rest.
Oh, there you go. That
Yeah.
sounds fine. Yeah. I was going to say, short rest.
That'd
That's
That'd be
powerful.
very strong. Yeah.
That's like
Or
that's
take a
like having a
short break, we'll be
barbarian
back.
rage back after short. That's
Let's just say 5 minutes from now.
yeah.
2:38, so 38 wherever the hell.
Uh,
Lucian's gonna make a
How long are you going to be with us, Marcel?
Yeah, he's gonna come back.
Oh, I didn't
He's
know
not
he
leaving.
left.
Yeah, he's AFK, but he's not quitting the game yet.
Yeah. Yeah. I really messed up that approach, but fortunately that was in character.
Yeah, it was.
That
And
was
it
like
funny.
3 turns in a row I wasted. My dogs did
The-
more
the-
better than
the-
me.
The dogs. Speaking of the dogs can heal. What am I doing?
Oh,
The dogs back up to full.
that's good to know. Am I able to judge how many hit points they have?
Yeah. You can tell on a very profound level how healthy they are.
So, question, and this isn't like in character, just like personal
Yeah.
curiosity. So is
Yeah.
it basically like we're inhabited by the demons now? Is that like what's happening?
It's a gift. You're not possessed. No. You don't hear voices. You don't hear talking. It's something they gave you, and then they went back to wherever they were. Their demonic realm. They were hanging out here, and then as a result of giving the gift, that also let them leave. They used you as a vessel to, momentarily to go back to hell or wherever demons are in this world.
Right.
I mean, if you
So the ones that got like holy watered, what happened to?
They
did
just left
like-
back to hell. You don't kill them. Demons
Ah.
are too powerful for that.
Makes sense.
I mean, if you recall, we had a save against being possessed by them, and only Bior failed. But we didn't know that, so...
Well, yeah.
Right, I think you're right about that. It was like have a serious flaw happen or something.
Oh, I thought that was... The flaws came naturally, but the chance of possession was there for the saves, but okay.
It
So,
was
like,
it was a
technical-
major negative effect. I might have phrased it as possession, but that's not accurate.
So like the technical like actual like I guess term for what the people who make it is like a curse essentially.
It's actually not mechanically a
I
curse.
didn't hear most of that.
Oh. So it's not mechanic. Oh. Okay.
It's not mechanically a curse. These are just buffs that you get because you decided to take them. They have negative effects. Some of them have delays or durations rather.
That's cool.
So, there's no mechanical way to get rid of them unless they wear off, or you want to go through some like profound thing and I can come up with something. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I figure probably not like any time in the immediate future, but like down the road, I assume Lucian's gonna see the effects of his choice.
Oh yeah, the time duration I gave you. If you need a reminder, I'll paste it back to you.
Oh no, I remember it was the 30 days, right?
Yeah, 30 days. In 30 days, the thing happens.
Yeah.
You have 30 days to do what you want to do.
And then it goes away eventually.
Yeah, and I would say that in character time, unless you guys do something very different in terms of the strategy, you can beat the entire campaign.
Yeah, that's kind of what
At
I
least
figured
it-
too.
right.
Because like I remember, Bior, was it Bior? I think he got the like 10-day one, and I was like, wow, 10 days? We probably aren't going to. Kill
Yeah, but there's
Scott.
also the fact that he
Oh,
is
yeah.
leaving the.
Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah.
That was also taken into account.
Yeah.
Okay.
During this short rest, I'm going to craft a healing potion.
Yep.
Does anybody not have one?
I think Lucian used his.
It depends if
Two
Bior
people-
took
I think
mine.
There's-
I think he gave you one. Actually, no, you took it again when he gave you it. Like you kept. I don't remember exactly, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna trust you guys to manage your shit in that way. Like,
One gave.
assuming you
Yeah, Lucian drank his, and Cole gave him another, and then one gave him one, and he that Cole gave him
Yeah.
that.
okay.
So, actually, I know. I think I still do have one. You're right. Never.
Just
Okay.
try to keep track of them on the inventory thing. They're not that
Yeah.
powerful, but I still want people to make sure they.
Yeah,
delete
for
them.
sure. For sure.
You can even add them as resources on the up and on the right where where ammunition and shit is.
Right.
If you want.
I actually don't know how those or how that kind of part of the sheet works,
It's
but
You
I'll
could
keep
just
track of
hit
it.
a new thing, like if underneath Blood Maledict there's that plus sign, I could do this, and I could say like healing potion.
Okay.
It's kind of annoying
I'm
in a
not at the
sense.
computer right.
Yeah, kind of
And it-
annoying in a sense. I've been with many groups that I've had like poisonous kit or herbalism kit. It's like, no, you can't like make poison potions or healing potions unless you have the proper resources. It's like, not going to tell you how to get those.
Yeah, Cole has been keeping the resources and expending the money to do so.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
healing potions are not that strong.
I'm just saying, I don't have the
Oh,
resources.
The thing about 5e is that like there is no resources. You spend gold, you spend time, and the potion is crafted.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
not. It's not like Pathfinder, like where you need to find herbs and leaves and water and stuff.
Yeah. It's
It
implied
just
that you
happens.
either
Yeah.
Yeah, how I've been doing it is he needs to either do survival checks to go find the shit he needs.
Yeah.
If he doesn't have them already, or he pays money and he just straight up gets it.
Yeah, I'm
And
just
then
saying.
it's per potion he deducts from the pile. Yeah.
The amount of times I've had like the attempt to make those potions and the GM's like, no, you can't do those. Oh great, then I've just wasted this skill.
Right.
So I've got a question. At the beginning of the campaign or tonight's session, I said something to the fact of like I used the bag of holding to take all the loot out outside, and I assume that took a very long time to do to bury it. Have we done that yet, or no?
What I was assuming is, as of right now, this is the DM's mind running. You left all the heavy shit back in there. You have not yet buried anything.
Okay, because I thought we were gonna like carry what we could functionally carry down the mountain to the cart, and I told
Want to
everybody.
finish exploring it, right?
Yeah, I figured
Like,
you
do
finish
that
exploring, then you can go, or yeah, there's a bunch of different ways you could do this, but the way I would do it, if I was leading the party, I would say leave the heavy shit in that room. I'm not worried about another venturing party coming and stealing our shit while we're here.
Yeah.
That's really unlikely. And then leave it in there, put everything we can in the bag of holding that we possibly can, which is sans the heavy stuff, and carry the gold on our person as much as we can. Again, the rest goes in the bag of holding. Then divide it later. Worry about the spoils and money and all that shit later. It doesn't matter. You guys aren't so selfish that you're like, I need 10,000. Yeah, just worry about it like that. And then later on, after you've explored this entire area, you're totally done with the dungeon. You can go back. Okay, let's go put the shit out in the snow outside and bury it. We'll come back later and get it. That kind of thing. That's
Okay.
recommended from my position.
I mean, from where Bjor's sitting at, I'm at 1 HP. I could at least start pack muling this stuff while the rest of the party goes on with them. So if I get sneezed on, I'm going down.
You really want to go
Yeah,
alone?
I would allow you if you wish to do this. I would allow you to do this. I would allow you to go and be doing that, but you'd be abstaining from the next combat, and then we'll do a long rest. And yeah, there's one more combat. It's about to happen, or very shortly will happen.
You can take over Darius if you want to, Mark. Because I'll be going.
If you're simply comfortable with that, then that's fine too.
Oh, how do I envelop someone's character sheet?
I could just give you permission to look at it, and then you
Oh.
can move them around.
Yeah. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'll
Alright.
make sure you don't charge in at first.
Yeah, I won't let that happen.
I was going to say, have you
alright,
seen
so-
Bjor act in the combat
trust
before?
It's a lot of trust for a guy who plays a barbarian.
Right now, Bjor, we'll assume then Bjor is just moving the heavy stuff, even though he's wounded.
Yeah,
That's just-
you really would bring up a concern that he's kind of going to be alone doing this when he's really vulnerable. The single creature.
Well,
I mean, let's remember that goat that headbutted him, or Lucian. He could literally
One
take him
brings
down.
up-
Send the hound.
one brings
Yeah.
it up and Lucian just says, well, I don't think it's his physical body he should be worried about, or his physical well-being you should be.
I'm worried for
True,
all
but
of.
and he's also at 1 HP. He's nearly unconscious. He's barely moving around. It's kind of weird, to be honest.
And
But you did clear up the top floor to a good extent.
I say in response to Lucian is I'm concerned for everyone's well-being, mental or physical. It's this right now. I don't think he should go alone, but if Bior is insistent,
We'll do it a different way then. Let's just have Bior be out of the next combat. He's organizing everything, getting everything prepared in that room, but
Yeah.
he's not leaving it.
I'm just saying
He'll-
if
he'll
Bior
control
insists
areas.
in going anyway, but I can't stop him.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it would be a bad idea, and I'd have a hard time believing it in character that you guys would let a guy that's barely conscious just start running around inside the dungeon by himself. I know he's been going places where you have been before, and that's relatively clear, but that's still really reckless, even by your guys' standards.
Lucian wouldn't care.
Right.
Specific.
But
But
you're
yeah.
barely.
Yeah. It. I think it'd probably be a bigger issue with Cole than anybody else.
Yeah, I'm looking at a Bior going, why haven't you been healed yet, and where are you going?
I gotta start moving this loot. One less thing to worry about. I'm more of a detriment to you as a asset in fight right now, until we're able to rest.
Well, I'm not gonna let you go with that much. Cuts and bruises.
Yeah, there's no way we can let you go that injured.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a second level cure wounds on you, just in case you come across something. You don't get like flicked in the ear and die.
At least they will survive one hit, so he can run away. Maybe. Who I don't know. I will also give you my healing potion. By all means, please drink it.
I
You
and then I replace that one.
Yeah. Why don't you just give him all your healing potions?
Okay, so that's what 15?
Mhm.
Yep, 15 HP,
Nice.
and then... Alright, do this differently then. Move you back over here.
Okay.
Yeah, 15 HP, and then you got healing potions if you want to go down that route.
Damn, that's what 15 HP looks like on you.
Dink.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot.
Wow.
Like I said, I have a max of 102 HP for the next 10 days.
Yeah.
And I'm like, to be
That's
your
something.
seriously, be careful.
Yeah.
I know you're a bit reckless, but seriously, I do not want to see you die.
Alright, so... Let's just, good now. What we're gonna do is, you got this door right here, looks like all the others, probably another sarcophagi room. Got a door over, and then a little bit more north than that looks normal. And another door a little bit more than that looks normal.
I say to Lucian,
Did I receive any
did you receive any what?
potions?
Potion? Yeah, I gave
there
you
was
my.
talk about potions.
I gave you my potion, Lucian. Cole replaced my potion, so you got one, I believe.
Okay, cool.
I say to Lucian, should we stop exploring down here? Because all we're finding is those tombs at this point.
Not exclusively. There's
Yeah.
also, there's a couple big...
I was
things.
about to add. I know we found that treasure room, but
Yeah, that treasure room that had, like, like $19,000, yeah.
He says, as long as I have the strength to kill you, I will continue to serve.
okay. Well, open that sealed door
Nice.
by all means.
Yep.
Yeah, this one we do. You guys know the password for. You can resolve that later. This one here is a normal room. Let me give you information.
Yeah, and as agreed, I'm just going to saunter off and start burying the treasure.
Sure.
Burying the boot.
Or the stuff
Yeah.
that we have, the stuff that we've already divvied up, and the stuff that we're not going to be able to carry, I'm going to start burying
Yeah.
that.
I mean, out
What
of
it- yeah, what it
out
is
of character,
specifically-
I know Bior's going to fuck us over, by the way. But go on.
Yeah, what specifically is going on as far as with the weight and all that is Dior's going outside to bury the, like the heavy stuff that you guys couldn't put in the. I'm considering everything else to be already in the party pocket. I'm making that very
Yeah.
clear right now. All the
Yeah.
gold is considered in the party pocket, which can't be stolen from, and or the party pocket and the bag of holding are the same.
It's
thing.
in your savings account. Yeah,
Yes.
you're good.
Yeah.
The gold is there. It hasn't been distributed yet. I hope nobody added anything to their share yet. Don't do that, please. We're not going there yet. Don't do anything
I assume
with
the
the,
only things that Bior can fuck with is just the heavy
the
stuff.
heavy shit. Yeah, it would be technically just heavy shit as far as that's the only thing he has access to. Because everything else would be.
I'm not saying
One
this.
to
I'm not saying this as in like I feel like I'm going to get screwed over. I'm just saying I definitely get that feeling out of
Oh
character.
no, I understand. Yeah, no, he's a pirate. That's what pirates do to take all the booty.
But
Yeah.
as far as what's actually in where
I
things
only have
are-
access.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially what he's trying to say is I only have access to the stuff that we've already agreed that was not
Too
going
heavy.
to be able to come with.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wanted to make that very clear because I wanted to make sure numbers and things like that, and also I want to make sure that nobody has yet taken a part of that total figure that I gave earlier. That was supposed to be divvied up at a very specific time when we have it all
Should
resolved.
Okay.
we add the stuff to the party pocket then?
I thought we did. I thought everything I put in there that was in the party pocket.
Not
That I this.
Okay.
I thought that Cole was the party pocket guy.
I am. I just
yeah.
haven't added it yet because.
Yeah,
Okay.
You put everything in Discord, so it's all.
I did.
there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm not like mad or anything.
Okay,
just-
well we'll deal with that
Um,
later then, because we
Yeah,
kinda-
yeah, just keep pushing through.
Anyway, that door there that you opened is into a bed chamber of some kind. A white marble bed stands in the center of this bare stone room, its mattress long since rotted away. Golden hawks perch atop the bed's corner posts. The room's remaining furnishings have been reduced to dust-covered heaps. Cobwebs cover arcane sigils carved into the walls. The ceiling is 10 foot tall.
Arcane sigils
Yeah.
carpeting the walls. They
Yep.
Lucian says, "Look at those things, Blizzard," as he inspects this marble quote-unquote bed.
the
And
so is this like
yeah.
scribbles on all or
Yeah, these are sigils on the wall. They're not. Do Arcana check to see if you actually know what they were
okay.
or are rather.
so Lucian's gonna investigate this bed.
You
It's
don't
gonna-
know anything.
Oh yeah. And then he's gonna
You just look at it. It's like it's a bed.
And then he's
Yeah.
just gonna do that for the room.
Okay, so the Arcana check. Those sigils were meant to guard the room's contents from theft, but they are totally dispelled by this point. They're way too long. Magic's gone. The perception. You don't find anything in.
Yeah,
the
I
room.
think we're
The only thing
too.
of value is this hawks, the bedposts.
I think we're
So
too
no,
late
it's-
here, Lucian.
or-
Someone already got to this room.
He says, "Yeah, there's no secret doors or secret whatevers.
Nope.
Might as well leave."
Well, there was the,
Yeah,
the
they-
the writing on the floor. Are you not going to investigate that? Could be passwords.
Hmm? Wait,
No, there's no writing on the floor. It was sigils that were covered
wall, right?
in the walls, and they were like boards against theft, but they've been long expelled,
Oh, okay then.
They're-
Moving on then.
like hundreds of years. But are you guys gonna do anything with those hawk bedposts? That perception check. Notice that those are gold. I mean, they're very visibly gold.
Oh, like they're valuable?
Yeah, these are like the size of a fist, or even maybe like a man's fist.
Lucian will point them out to someone and say, "If anyone cares about gold."
Yeah, you'd have to like break them off or something. But yeah, the
At least-
solid gold.
Bior just
Hawks.
comes running through the corridor, grabs it, and leaves.
Yeah, Bjorn,
Lucian
you're
doesn't care.
not here, but yes. Anybody else care about that?
I mean, I care about gold, but I'm also knowing this is a dangerous place, so let's not bother.
Okay. then I'm gonna assume the posts are not fucked with.
We'll
They're
just keep a mental note. Tell Bior
Yep.
about it later.
Aside from my investigating, which I assume I touched and stuff, besides that, I'm fucking with him.
Yep. There's nothing else in that room. It's just essentially just exists for those 4 bedposts. That's pretty much it. All right. And then we're moving on. Lucian, you're gonna open that door.
I mean, then again, Lucian doesn't see anything with his true sight, so I guess it might have
Yeah.
been safe.
Yeah, that's true too. As far as that is correct. When Lucian was scanning over the room with his true sight, which he can't turn off, he did see
Mm.
Oh, I did see
open
something.
that door.
No, he didn't see it.
You
Oh.
didn't. I said did
Oh.
not. Did
Oh,
not.
okay.
You're
Okay.
It was fine.
Now I do.
Oh, now,
Yeah,
now we find an enemy as soon as I'm close enough.
but hold on a second. In here, the furnishings of this bare stone room have succumbed to decrepitude. Good word. Standing in the center of the room, its head scraping the 10-foot high ceiling, is a vaguely man-shaped construct made of dark wood and riveted iron. Its helmed head stares blindly in your direction. Cobwebs stretch from this terrible artifice to the wrecked furniture that surrounds it. Yeah, it's not moving.
I send in one of my dogs.
Okay, it goes in. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Lucian sees that the dog seems to be cool and steps in.
What the? Oh!
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my! Look at
I will rig the door so it will not close. I don't know what you
this. You sus fish!
I don't, do you want
But
thieves'
yeah.
tools or a crowbar? Or?
Yeah, if you want to close it after.
No, not close it. I
but
want to
yeah.
make sure the door can't close in case it does turn hostile.
Oh, can't close. Yes, sure. Thieves' tools. Yeah. Yep, you're fine.
Okay.
So even though this big guy is just sitting here, Lucian's still going to take a look around to see if there's
Now
anything specifically worth protecting or hiding.
I see
Is this like a workshop or a former workshop, I should say? What does it look like?
Yeah, it's a workshop. It's a workshop where they were working on this guardian. The mages here were long ago constructing this kind of construct.
I
That's the right
see
word.
it's
Can I, like-
labeled as Golem. Do I recognize it as, or is it Guardian or something?
Guardian,
Gu-
shield guardian.
Shield Guardian.
is the
Can I
name.
like just going by, looking very closely but not touching? Does it look like it's finished or was finished?
It's finished, but it's in disrepair in terms of age. It hasn't been moved in a long time.
Hmm.
Okay.
Is there anything in the room that looks like it's being protected, or like anything that would want to
No,
be protected?
It's just all crushed, just aged wood. Shit that's furniture that's falling apart, like everything else you've been seeing here. It's not. There's no chest. It's not standing on anything. Yeah.
Well, let me
That is
see. I get my.
Lucian wouldn't.
Oh, go on.
Oh, go for it.
I was going to say I get
was
my.
saying, Lucian wouldn't see this as evil. 'Cause it's just a-
True sight. No, it's not evil. It's you don't notice anything magical about it at all right now. With the true sight, it's like this is just a big metallic thing. It's
and
not
he
living.
says,
Yeah.
Maybe we can use this to fight the big vampire.
Yes.
Straw.
It's absolutely a possibility and one I'd like to explore. I immediately tie down its limbs as best as possible to restrain it, just in case it turns hostile.
Okay. Let's see dexterity checks to see how well these knots are tied.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they're perfect. You restrain this thing extremely well.
Damn. Okay.
You don't know whether, even with a crit success, if the ropes are going to be strong enough to restrain something this massive, but all the same, you do so.
Also, I'm like, I don't know if anyone else wants to
you're-
make any more
You
precautions.
would nearly use all your rope to do so, though.
Oh,
by the way.
okay.
I don't know how much rope you have.
I think I have
Rope do you
two separate lots.
2 separate lots, so you have to use a lot to do it.
I don't know. Does anyone else want to
If you want
volunteer me their rope?
Hey, don't you
Still
still have that contraption?
I have
Yep.
rope. I got one hemp rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna take one 50-foot thing of rope to accomplish.
Well, each rope is what,
Whoever wants to do
25
it.
feet, right? So,
No, one rope is considered 50 feet. It's like they come in units of 50 feet.
Oh,
Lucian turns to Darius and says, I think your kind wizard made this thing. Do you know how to work it? Or can you learn how to work it from the writings?
I mean, I'm not even sure it's active anymore. I'm going to cast Detect Magic. Where is it?
damn, another thing would have been helpful to ask those little guys about.
Yeah, you can. You do it as a ritual just to save slots.
I suppose, yeah, sure.
Yep. No magic. I mean, faint. Let's just say faint. What be associated with this?
Dormant.
Conjuration. Necromancy. Probably.
Oh,
Let's go with like faint conjuration magic into it to like give it life, but it's really, really, really faint. Really faint.
Okay.
Like,
well,
as
it
in,
looks to me
It,
like
as in
it's
it could be powered up, but it is not right now.
yeah,
it's functional.
looks to me like it's still active, but I can't really tell how to make it work again. I should just scoop the room.
Yeah. Anybody want to do an Arcana check? You have to be proficient in it or equivalent
Sure.
to be able to tell. Wait, how would this work?
Yeah, I think our resident would have to
Yeah,
be.
curious with the most accurate person. Great job, thank you. You would need some sort of magical item to control one of these things.
Like a rod of control.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
or something similar.
yeah. A fantasy remote.
Yep.
Okay. We haven't come across anything like that, right?
No.
Except
No.
for that obsidian scepter, the giant.
Yeah.
You said no
Yeah.
magic coming with that.
Yeah, it's just really sexy looking as well.
Okay.
So I think we'll just have to, find
back.
the other. I explained this. The other piece,
Did
the
we find
control
anything on
rod or
those
whatever
switches?
is used to make that thing move.
Yep. What'd you say, Lucian?
Did
Darius,
we
you're
find
correct.
Did we find anything on those witches?
No,
Besides that
nothing
book?
like that. No, they did not find it. He found a spell book, and other than that, it was just basic traveling supplies. Like they had a
Yeah.
tiny bit of food.
Oh, that's
Typical bullshit, garbage essentially.
yeah.
Stuff I don't normally bother telling you about.
Yeah.
Darius, I need you. Actually, Darius 1. That's it. I want you guys to do intelligence checks.
Yeah, I could do that.
Remembering something. You remember. Geez, Darius. Knocking out of the park. You remember. That's interesting. That jackal guy was wearing something around his neck that could have been magical. Or, he had a bunch of things with him. He had an amulet around his neck. He was carrying a bunch of scrolls and stuff.
Oh, he could have had the giant robot. Oh.
Maybe, yeah. I'm trying not to give it away too much, but I'm just trying to give you guys a chance. Because otherwise, if I never told you that, it's like, you don't fucking know.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not like that guy's be back.
I mean, we
It
kind
might,
of
but
scared him
it's-
off.
Yeah, you did. He's gone.
I
Yeah.
mean, if you were here, I'd be able to see.
Oh shucks.
Another great
But
job
Yeah,
of.
if he was invisible and watching you guys, yeah, you'd be able to see him. But he's not. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gone.
Yeah.
Well, that
I wonder where
sucks.
he went.
Guess we lost out on that.
Well,
Oh well.
Okay.
You win
All
some,
that
you lose
is
some.
left is two things. The big door, double doors to the south,
yeah.
and the main the big room over here. I'll move all you guys. You guys.
Wait, which room?
Which ones are not are passable for
Are you talking about
Yeah.
the big staircase?
There's the big staircase that goes up from the seat, behind the big statue, and there's also this down here, all the way down here. These double doors that go somewhere that you don't know.
Yeah,
we
you
should
just
try to
see
get into-
Bjor walking through the hallway on his like second trip, waving to y'all. Be like, "How's it going, guys?"
Pretty good. We
We should,
found.
says- we should ask
That
these,
robot.
Yeah, the robot.
we should ask these little one-eyed guys for password for the other.
We kind of made a deal that we're not going to talk to them again, which is actually the reason why I did that disguise kit and see if I could pass off as someone new.
Yeah, you're allowed to do that because it's creative. Yes, you may.
Specifically, I'm
Um,
disguised as a clown with the three
and
eyes.
your disguise with a 14 is okay. We'll see what happens. Give me just a second, though. I want to see if you guys if you missed something else. I think you've been like everywhere. Just want to see look at everything. Because I'm checking the other floor.
We haven't gone into the super boss room that Lucian warned us about last time.
You did.
Oh no, he didn't say anything. He just kind of.
Oh yeah.
All right, you're going. So you're about. You guys are soon to be going somewhere. That's really important. I just wanted to make sure that you hadn't missed something. All right. So yeah, you want to go over and talk to the Nothics again in your disguise? Let's see how convincing you'll be.
Oh, alright. I say.
Um,
I approached them disguised as like a clown with specifically highlighting the three eyes, and I say, "Oh, greetings, my friends. Could you please instruct
yeah.
me to the password for the door?" I say specifically to the door where I don't know.
All right.
I don't know why that was funny, but
we're gonna
okay.
do yeah, it was funny because it's so direct. It's like, greetings, password.
Password.
But what else?
Lovely weather we're having.
Yeah. God, what was I specifically wanting? Oh, you need to cast. Let's just say you cast comprehend languages.
Yeah.
Either as a spell or ritual. You have to do that
Yeah.
because you can't talk to these guys otherwise.
I said earlier I was casting that ritual anyway, so chances.
Yeah, I'll just believe you. I mean, I'm not confusing the line. I just don't see it immediately.
It's above my
yeah,
thieves' tool
fine.
check right there. Does no one see it?
I'm
I'm waiting for the comprehend languages. That's what I typed in.
Oh, waiting for.
I'm waiting
Okay.
for the comprehend languages.
There you go. Yeah, I see that. I see it waiting for the comprehend languages. Oh, I don't know why. I think I just was looking for like a spell box like Marcel did there.
Oh,
Anyway, you did a ritual casting, comprehend languages. You can talk to these guys. Meh. You are disguised. Let's do a persuasion check.
seems more deception, but I think that's the same anyway.
Yeah, actually, let's do deception to see if he buys your disguise first. Actually, you're right. He's to buy the disguise before anything else. Let's see.
I mean, buying the disguise would have been performance. Deception would have been asking, but sure, whatever you want.
They're both used to make this to deceive people into thinking that you're somebody else. But I want to do one roll because otherwise it's more annoying. So I need to do an intelligence check on his part.
Yep. He does need an intelligence check to see through the disguise. That makes sense.
He's able to see if he can recognize you. He doesn't. Okay, now you need to do. How do you want to get the information
I say,
specifically?
and if you give me the password, I will let you know my true identity. Just to fuck with him.
Josh. Okay. Do another. Are you lying?
No, I will tell them.
You're fine with it.
I will tell them after they give me the password. It's too good not
All
to.
right. All right then. Sure. Just do another deception or persuasion. I don't think you're more proficient in one or the other.
Yeah,
You're not.
that's same.
Okay, 21. Now he has to do a post check. Let's say a charisma. We have to get a nat. He doesn't. You are lucky. You want to know the password to the double doors.
Yep.
Okay, let me get you those.
Can you tell me the password to the tomatoes?
Okay, it gives a man. This is very kind of weirdly RP'd, but I'm fine with it. It's good enough because you did something that was kind of strange. But he gives it to you anyway. He says something along the lines of, "It's strange to have so many visitors in one day, or in such a short period of time." He kind of gives you once over and hesitates before giving it to you. And he says, "All right, in exchange, but your information you better give me. It better be good, or I'll be."
I said I'll
quite
give you
upset.
my true identity.
Yeah, but I mean, the true identity must be actually interesting, or he's going to be upset. But anyway, he gives you
Oh,
the
the
password.
reveal is very interesting to you, I assure you.
It is Etherna. Give me that. There you go.
We're just
Fair enough.
conning these guys at this point. We're so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, there's still technically one last password to get. So that will be, if you wanted to bother with that sarcophagi room back over.
Lucian's just gonna ask Darius, like, do you notice any patterns between these words? Since you're a wizard who's smart.
Ooh, you tell me, Shane. I don't know if these are just made
Yeah,
up
I mean,
words or like English words. I
I
don't know.
think from what I've been reading, they're just bullshit words. They're just passwords. There's no
That's what I-
consistency to them.
Literally made up
Um,
passwords.
You can technically find them all out. They're not only from the Nothics. You can find them in another location that you guys have not yet been to in the temple.
That's fine.
Yeah, I figured. I kind of.
Can I just say I love the image of like one says, "Okay, be right back." Then smash cut, and 10 minutes later, and then she comes back with the password.
How did you get that?
Okay, well, what's going to happen is one reveal. You say whatever you say. He's gonna. If you reveal your identity as being one,
Yeah.
do you do that?
Yes, I do. After he
Okay.
after he told me the password, yes.
Yeah, and he says he just groans and angrily, and then he says, "All right, I've had enough of you." And he points at you, and he says, "Get her."
Oh well, bring it on.
Yeah. So now we go into combat, and we're all. I'm going to give the other people a chance to position themselves if they would have been closer to one, and not
Oh,
left her
shit.
by
I
herself.
don't know. I don't think so.
If you would have been waiting here, then you're gonna have to wait.
I'm fine.
You're
I'll
like
run
hearing
away if I
combat.
feel outmatched.
Right. I'm just saying.
Lucian wouldn't have
Oh, their
cared.
dogs would be near you. That's one thing. Doggos.
Oh yeah, they'd have
doggos.
probably been pretty.
They don't leave one side, so you. But actually, you would have told them to hang outside. 'cause you
Yeah,
just
hang
told you
outside,
were in here.
please. It's a lot better if they
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah. All right.
Ah.
Then the rest of you are, at the double doors down there. And you're gonna hear combat in a bit. Let's get initiative. Then do that. You got your initiative. Let me do all the others. And then also I need initiative from everybody. Let's just say everybody. And then you can decide whether you want to participate or not. You can pass your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on. The world loves a bastard. Don't do this to him. Yeah.
Yeah, I need a
Yeah.
init from Cole, and Yor if he wants to.
Come on. Let's beat up these nerds.
Sorry, I was just jamming out to EDM.
Yeah,
I'm moving stuff back and forth. Oh, are they
Yeah.
right here?
yeah, they're in their location that they always have been. You would kind of be passing through combat, or rather, you would definitely notice it. Is the more accurate way of putting it. Do you participate, or you just keep going?
I keep going.
Okay, you're allowed to do that. All right.
Regardless, be with.
I don't know why those guys,
Lucian.
the Nordics, haven't just moved on at this point.
You hear a shout from the direction that one came from. And
please.
yeah, it sounds like the cries of battle just going off your experience. Just say that. What do you do?
Lucian simply says, "Oh, I think there's a battle.
Yep.
Keeps waiting.
Oh, okay then. Then do you hold your turn, or you just
No,
don't
he's
do
just-
anything?
he's
Okay,
just sitting there.
this is gonna be interesting. One, or not one, the Nothic. Good luck, one. Let's see here. It's going to do this.
Something gaze. What is that?
Rotting Gaze. Do it con save.
Con save coming right up. I could hardly roll any worse.
You make it, you don't take any damage, so that guy's turn is over. But he moves there. Then another one right in front of you just slashes at you. And then
Ooh,
slashes at you again.
beautiful accuracy. Yeah, both of those hit. So 13
Alright, and
damage.
then... Yep. And then Darius, you hear sounds of combat as well.
Yeah.
From the direction one kid went.
I don't know. Haven't heard anyone. Have I heard anyone screaming?
You heard the windhound
Oh yeah,
scream.
response to, yeah. Yeah, you just heard...
Ah!
Yeah, you hear more fighting combat, both one shouting, you know, yeah, whatever, Nothics growling, you hear the dogs barking.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely a dashing time
Yeah.
towards where we left at. Okay,
And northwesternly from where you are now.
northwest.
Come on.
You can dash, they can go double distance.
Fortunately, revealing to them was adequate to my character's weakness. So.
Mm-hmm.
Being a troublemaker was my character's weakness, so it made sense.
Yep.
Okay, so this,
I feel
this
like
is
I'm
the right
the-
direction, right? Darius would.
Yep. Yep.
Hmm.
That's
Cool.
the correct direction. You're doing the right thing. Cole, same stuff.
I'm gonna move towards the sound of battle. I guess I would hear like one scream out in pain from the two like claw attacks or something
Yeah.
like that, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go 30 and then like another 30.
Hellhounds initiative,
Oh,
right?
Oh, thank you. God, I keep forgetting. God,
yeah, I
Damn it.
forgot too.
they're not people speaking for themselves.
I
I
feel like
have
on
to manage.
future reference they should just go at the same time I go, but whatever's.
They're not. It's not meant to do that,
Yeah.
and it's too strong for you to do that. Possibly.
I mean,
Is it? Isn't it?
Because you're getting a shit ton more attacks. It's pretty strong. Like if you got a good initiative, you could have a stupidly good opening. And it
That's
said in the
right,
rules that
yeah.
it wants you to put on their own initiative.
whatever's.
So I'm going to follow their input. But anyway,
Maybe they should
Finish.
just have one, just to
we'll go after
simplify.
Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
yeah.
I'll put them both on the same initiative, but
Just a suggestion.
yeah.
Should I?
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, I should probably roll their initiative because you got a lot to manage, so I could.
You,
At least
you
do
can't
that.
roll their initiative because you can't control them. You can't move them.
I'm saying like I'd roll a d20 with their dex plussing. It's.
Yeah, and their dex is 1.
Mhm.
So, okay. Anyway, Cole moved. Now it's their turn. The doggos move in.
Didn't.
Yeah, they're just gonna move in and help you if that's what you want. I figured it would be.
Not really. I plan to run out the room and close the door and hold the door. But okay.
You also know that they can breathe fire in a cone attack.
Okay then. Send the dogs.
I'm letting you know what they can do because you can't see their sheet. Do you want them to remain where they are? Do you want them to hold an
I
action?
want them to hold an action in case anyone gets into melee. I will run out the door, I will close the door, I will hold the door until my
Alright.
allies get here.
Okay. Then yeah, they will hold melee attacks. Alright, now it's another Nothic's turn on the right side. Does a gaze attack.
Okay.
So you need to do another con save.
Ooh, that's not so good this time.
You do not make it. So 3d6. You take 14 damage.
Bad,
Necrotic
but
damage.
not.
Oof.
13.
Alright, and that's the other Nothic's turn. Let's see, how much health do you have?
13.
You're almost down. So it's going to do it one more gaze and see if it goes down. You make it though, so you're fine. But they are moving closer after they do their gaze attack.
Oh, right. They must have heard me when I said I'd leave the room. Okay, it does
Well,
make sense.
it's more like they stare at you and then they were going to move toward you to attack you
Mm.
because that's
Yeah,
their
it
one
makes
opening
sense.
attack from range.
Uh,
But I mean, you can also disengage. So.
but then I won't be able to
Problem.
close the door at the same time. But I can
No,
tumble.
I would let you disengage and close the door. I'm not going to be. That's
Oh,
really
okay,
shitty.
then. Whew.
So yeah, it's your turn. You can do that.
I will use disengage and hold the door. I will use the crowbar.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's an item
Close the door.
interaction. If that's too much.
You close the door. You're just holding it with your raw strength right now.
Mm.
And then we'll do opposed checks. They can't move yet. They are where they are, so you can hold them off for a while. Lucian, your turn again.
Lucian sees everyone, wonders why they're doing it. Doesn't really matter. Then he kind of thinks to himself, "Shit, if the little girl gets in trouble, I'll never get in this room."
Yeah.
Check.
Wow, Lucian's turned into
Yeah.
a real dick all of a sudden.
It's more he's become extremely ambivalent and jaded
Yeah,
as a result of his
it's
demonic
more
feeling.
so like he just like someone who's extremely sadness.
I know.
rather.
It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he's gonna run over that way, see if everything
Yeah, you can not
double.
quite see anything yet. Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
he double-
Nothic moves up from the back, tries to attack the door. Let's just do opposed strength checks. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Strength is my least. Not
It
that
could
that
be
was a
an
great
11.
roll. Is it strength save or
No, it wasn't.
check? Check, right. Never mind.
Check.
Okay.
You got it.
Will I have to do that each time, or will
Alright,
they have to
another-
beat an 18? Well, let's just do it each time. It's fine.
Only one. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll each every time. I'm just gonna do another one. If this beats an 18, then it opens the door, which it didn't. All right, then it's their dog's turn. Anything change?
They are still. They are. Are they able to assist me hold the door shut, or? I
know how
assume
they
not
work
when
the
they're
dogs.
four-legged. Okay, they will stand next to the door and hold attacks if they open the door.
Okay. All right, and Darius.
Yeah, the dash over again. I can make it to here. Oh, okay. I see one just holding down this door.
Darius, help me!
Oh, next turn. Okay, that is sadly all I can do.
Okay. Cool.
Moving.
Yeah, you might be able to attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up like right behind one, move and a dash, and like as I move up, I'm like, what have you done?
They're attacking me. They didn't appreciate the joke.
No, they did not. All right. So, one of the Nothic's turns again. It attacks the door now. It has how much HP? I think it has.
Hmm.
I don't remember. 1 second. They do. 1 second. Okay, that's how much they have. All right, cool. Nothic does that. Can't resist it. Does 3d6 damage to the door. All right, it takes that much damage. Another Nothic attacks the door. Same thing. Let's see. It has to get. It almost might be able to break down the door. It does not. All right. 1. It's your turn. The door is failing. I guess it's starting to like break down. It hasn't broken yet, but it's breaking down.
Just out of range, and Lucian is the one I needed to put that on. The door is breaking down. I tell the dogs to hold their ground as I...
Yep.
I really need you guys to be clustered together to make that work, but... Didn't really have much to do. I was really hoping you guys were closer than this.
Yeah, they were a bit further away than you thought. But I mean, they're going to be dealing with the dogs right when they open the door.
Okay, they will
The
be...
door's closed right now. It doesn't open until the first Nothic's turn.
I will hold my action to
Okay.
do enhance ability at level 4 as I put con save on Lucian when he passes by, Darius when he passes by, and myself.
That's allowed. Yes. It's kind of strange, but it's totally allowed.
Yeah.
Okay. So you already have it on yourself. Just say that. And then you're doing the other 2 on the other 2 when they get by you.
Yep.
Alright. Lucian.
He's gonna come up. He's gonna say, "What's wrong, kid?"
Those
She's
nerds are beating me
visually
up.
gashed. Yeah, she visually is like got gash marks from being slashed at, as well as looking kind of, I don't know what necrotic damage would look like. Sort of like blackish, burnish marks, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know if other people want to roll
What's
their
the
own
2d6?
temporary hit dice.
Oh, the temporary hit points. Great. Okay, so
I did.
Uh,
but
yeah, and no, you don't do it, Lucian. It would
Okay.
be 1.
that's cool.
Always the spellcaster does it. So
Okay.
you get 9 temporary hit points, and you have advantage on con saves. 1, you have the same thing.
Okay.
Nothic's turn. Opens the door. Gets
Oh,
attacked immediately
well,
by. Oh yeah, you have Lucian. Yeah, right. You have more action than that. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, it's all good.
Go ahead.
He's just gonna pull out his other sword. So he's in both his swords.
Yep.
He's just gonna ask, "So, who am I killing?"
Those eyeball men.
Ask
Get them. The Nordics. Kill.
He says, "Did they already tell you the?"
Yes, they told me.
password?"
Go.
He kind of puts it in his hand.
Jeez.
He's essentially gonna wait until he confirms with her that she got.
Yeah. She tells you got the password, so you know that she does. Yeah.
He's gonna run up, and yeah,
Yeah. That would be all your movement, but yeah.
that's it.
All right. You're there. All right. Then now they open the door. Immediately, the dog attacks it. The other dog can't reach because of
I mean,
Lucian's position.
the dog was there
The
before
dog couldn't
Lucian,
move
but
yet
okay.
because I know, but look at where they can
Oh,
be,
okay,
and
okay.
it can't be on both sides of the door.
Yeah, that's
it
kind of
couldn't
a-
be where that was, and you will be there too. They have too much space.
Yeah.
You had to move one of the dogs aside to be able to hold the
Yeah.
door shut.
It's kind of
But
an
one of the dogs
awkwardly
can't
shaped
act.
door. Position door.
It's more that there's a lot of. It's not enough room.
Mm.
It's like it's width wise. It's just a person.
It's
The
fine.
dog is on one side close to it, and the other dog's behind you, so it couldn't get to the door. But anyway,
Don't know if he had any
Uh,
degree of cover, but okay.
yeah, I mean it does. The other one, 4 can't be seen. 3 is fine. 3
No,
is
I
actually-
meant the
Nordic.
Nordic has cover from the dog. I meant.
No,
Alright.
because it's opened the door. So it opened the door. 3 attacks it. 3 does. You told it to bite, or you didn't tell it to use fire breath. I'm not doing it until you tell me to.
I didn't even know he had fire breath. I thought
yeah, I
thought
said
the
that
Nordics
earlier.
had fire breath. When you said.
No, I was saying the dogs had them. That's why I was kind of
Oh.
suggesting they can run in and do fire.
I'm
breath.
sorry, I'm
That's what I meant.
completely misunderstood that. Yes, I would have said.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh well, whatever. It hits it. Doesn't have any resistance. No. Okay. takes the full damage. Burning Bite. The other dog can't quite get there. It just moves behind 4. It tries to get at him, but it can't. Alright, then the Nothic actually attacks 3 back with claws. Hits.
Damn.
Misses. Alright, so it takes 6. Alright, then number 17. That attacks Lucian with claws. Hit, 13.
Yeah.
Well, at least you got those temp hit points.
Alright, now, yeah, and then it's 3's proper turn. Do you want to do Fire Breath now? You'd have
Yeah,
to heal this shit out.
definitely.
Alright,
I can't
Okay.
see how many people that is, but I assume it's a bunch.
it's all of them, I think. Cone attack. Yeah, I'm gonna say it hits all of them.
Oh, that dog's gonna get
That's
such a
what I
treat
thought.
from me.
Alright, so it does it. A roll of d6 to see if it recharges before I do everything else. Because I forget to do that. And then I'm going to do the dex saves.
Oh,
It does, so it gets
Oh.
it back.
nice.
Yeah, it needs to get a 5 or a 6 to the recharge. So then it does dex saves. Monothics.
Man,
Need all of them to do it.
66. That's
I'm gonna have to mark 3 and say he's a special dog.
Hey guys, you just paused Spotify. Did I miss anything cool? I see there's Nothics that you guys are fighting.
Yeah.
For 3, one of the dogs just did a breath of fire that hit all the Nothics.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah. Like I said, if you need Mark or Bjor or anything, just hit me up. I'll
Yeah,
keep
we're
writing
almost
this
at point.
letter.
Yeah,
Post
but
Nothics on
actually, I'm about to go to sleep. You
Yeah.
can take over if you want.
Yeah, you can do that right now, or you can wait till the combat's over.
Yeah, wait till the combat's over. You've been
Okay.
good at, keeping Marcel's character in character and alive.
yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, the ones at front don't make it. They take the full force of the damage.
I don't
Ones
know.
at the back take half damage because they pass their dex checks.
I don't know if I could command him to move 1 square over there and let the other guy get a chance.
You can, but he would get 1 opportunity attack against him.
I
You
mean,
just want to do that?
it sounds
Oh,
worth it to
no.
get a second breath weapon in there, but
Yep. Okay. He does that. An opportunity attack. Claw.
damn, those dogs are lucky.
Nice.
Yeah, they are. Alright, 266. Crit fail. 66 is. Okay, none of this really makes any sense. Let's just say he has a disadvantage on his next attack, whatever it is. Alright, then 4 moves in. 4 does fire breath as well. Alright, and I need to roll a d6 to see if he recharges. He does not.
Oh,
Alright,
bad dog.
4.
Bad.
You can't do fire breath until you sleep. What am I thinking? Alright, damage. Okay. 66. 21. Now I need to do doubles again. Actually, no matter what, that one dies.
So, Lucian, do you need him to move out the way to get in there, or are you okay?
Lucian?
Say what?
I said, do you
You-
want the Hellhound to move out the way for you, or are you able to get in there anyway?
To get in there?
Yeah, I can't quite see the
Yeah.
situation in front of you.
Oh, I was asking Shane.
Oh,
'Cause I thought I would be able to.
Yeah, you can. You can go. You can because there's the Nothic's dead. You can step in their space.
oh, fantastic.
Oh, okay.
I'll move him to a different layer temporarily. Because I want to know if you guys want to like try looting him or something. I don't move things until you finish there. Anyway, the front one took full damage. This one over here took full damage. So
Wow. They're over here just taking 20s. These guys are much tougher than I thought.
Mm.
all right, that's 3's turn. Darius, probably your last turn for the
I'm
night.
I think I'm just going to try to pick off the injured one.
That is the smartest thing to do.
Wow.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's not good enough. Their AC is good enough that they dodges at his side. Okay.
Oh, I should
Yep.
go up here.
And you get your effect, so you get your.
Do
Let me give you guys icons for that. So you got Constitution. You got Constitution,
the
and
Yeah,
Lucian
do
has
it.
it.
this time?
Yeah, you can
What
leave.
time?
You can take off now if you want, because they're not gonna.
Yeah,
survive.
would be good timing. Just plug in Mark whenever, and
Yep.
well, good luck and whatever is
Yeah.
behind that door.
Bye, Mister.
Yeah. Have a good night, man.
Yep.
See
take it
ya
easy,
next
man.
week.
All right, Cole, your turn.
I'll just produce flame, something.
Oh,
Yep.
it is a +1. That'd be pretty decent. What's the range on that?
Oh, does not hit. That's so funny. Always funny when this sort of shit happens when they're like just about dead and everybody misses.
Hey.
That's it.
Okay. Nothic in the back does a gaze on 4 because of the breath weapons. That means 4 needs to do a con save. Does not make it, takes. I need to roll the damage, which is 3d6. Eight damage.
So many crits to this
Yep.
Oh,
critting up and
not my doggies. Leave them alone.
Okay, and then the other Nothic. Actually, that one steps forward after doing its ranged attack.
Oh, no.
This one does another gaze.
At which one?
And I need to do a con save on
Ah, on the doggy.
4 again. Yeah. Because 4 and 3 were doing the most amount of damage. That one makes it so 4 does not take any damage. Nothic still tries to get close. Alright, 1, your turn.
Okay, 1 will crack out her +1 light crossbow. She will give bonus. She will use her movement to do that. She will give an inspiration to Lucian. So,
Yeah, what are you wielding right now? I'm just curious. Like, what were you wielding before?
I mean,
Before you did the
beforehand, I would have had the shield and the bell, but
Okay, shield and bell. All right, and then you get rid of the bell and you take out the crossbow. All right. Actually, that means you would have to do you put the bell? Actually, the bell's light enough. Don't worry about the bell.
yeah,
Fuck
I
it.
could drop
Fuck
the
it,
bell
I'll
on the
put the bell.
floor. It's fine if I have
No, yeah, fuck the bell. 13 doesn't hit though.
to. Is that the kind of thing I can attack twice with, or is crossbow specifically not allowing me to do that?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't allow you to do that because it's a loading property. If you had, I think a feat maybe, but
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
the
I
crossbow
think
doesn't
there's a
maybe.
feat for it.
I don't know,
Okay,
but-
I give an inspiration to Lucian and say, "Damn it, I missed." I tell the
Okay.
doggies to be careful.
Lucian's gonna step in the room if he can. I can't actually see in there, so I don't.
No, you can't. There's no space.
Oh.
You got a guy
Well,
to your
he's gonna-
upper right, and you got a guy in front of you as well.
Oh.
He's gonna smack the guy who is getting in the room.
Okay. I'll you attack the weaker guy. You kill him outright. Just make that easy.
Oh, well, I gotta just see it.
Yeah.
Heal. Okay, so I heal pretty much.
Oh, damn it! Now I can't see again. Oh, there we go.
And now that I'm in here,
Haha.
this guy looks pretty weak, so I'm gonna try to smack him with the other swing.
Inspiration.
16. Yeah, hits. Which one are you attacking?
This one.
Okay. Yeah, that hit. So let's see what damage you did. Okay.
And if he's still alive, he's gonna
Still
use his off-again sword. Try to smack.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. I think you literally, yeah, you have enough dexterity. You can't not kill him, so he died.
Nice.
So yeah. All right. Yeah. So there's one left.
And he's gonna look at this last guy. Just... And that's it.
Okay. Let's see. 3's turn. 3 moves around 4. This is. I'm just assuming that they're gonna keep attacking until the other one has one.
yeah.
But it's not going to be a breath weapon. That'd be a waste. It's going to just
I mean,
fight.
we're gonna rest. They get them back daily or after a long rest.
But it would if they recharge, they get it back immediately. If they don't recharge, they get it back on a long rest. And it would hit Lucian. I'm not going to do it if you're going to hit Lucian. I mean, are you? I mean, if you're
No.
Yeah.
Just do it normal. It's fine.
Yeah. All right. Attacks. Does it get 2 attacks? No. Only 1 bite. All right. Then it is Darius's turn. Mark, you have control over Darius.
Oh, sorry, I'm back. I heard my name. I cast Fireball.
Yeah. Well.
Fireball?
No, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you're right here.
Well, we are going to take a long rest after this, so you can blow the spells.
Yes.
Well, there's
If
only
you want. There's only one guy. It would be a bit crazy to do that, but yeah,
Oh.
you can. You can burn whatever you want.
I mean, I just know.
Scorching ray.
Lucian yells out, "Don't worry, guys. I'll take care of this one."
Yeah, he's very weak. This enemy's almost dead.
Oh yeah,
All
you
the
could
other
almost.
are dead.
Take him prisoner at this
Hold
point.
my No, I'll hold. Oh, yeah. Well, Darius isn't the one to take prisoners. He's
He can-
No, I wouldn't. I would just hold my action until after Lucian's turn.
That's perfectly fine. Cole.
I think
You're-
I'm gonna do the
Goose
same
flame or-
thing.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna
Alright.
like hang back and kind of like keep an eye. You know, if I need to do like a cure wounds all of a sudden, and now I'll
Alright.
do that. But yeah,
Alright. Then it's the Nothic's turn. One final desperation. He attacks one of the dog that did the fire breath. He's gonna go after 3
No.
with the claw
Freeze.
attack.
Oh no, free's not my favorite. 4's my favorite.
Actually, no, you're right. 3 is your favorite. 4 was the one that did get the recharge. 3 got the most amount of damage and got a recharge. So you're right about being 3.
What's their name?
Yeah, their names are 3 and 4 because one has a rat named 2, and she's uncreative.
Yeah. No, that's fun. I've got an idea about that later on.
So
But yeah.
16. Only does 4 damage. The 13 doesn't hit. All right. Nothic's turn
Which
is
is
over.
weird. She
One.
called the horse Fluffykins, but.
That's true.
I mean, technically, it's the party's horse. These are like.
Well, yeah, and you can't call these hellhounds like anything fluffy
Yeah.
adjective. Yeah.
I don't know.
Be
That
very
might be
weird.
cool. Fluffy, fluffy bones.
Okay. I tell Lucian, try to take him prisoner and skip turn. Dodge action. Might as well. Whatever.
All right. If you take a dodge action, then yeah, it's gonna be your turn.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
It's fine.
Then yeah, we're gonna go to Lucian.
Lucian hears her say
Finish this
that.
shit off.
Yeah, Lucian hears her say that and just goes nuts. Just whirling swords,
Damn.
just killing this
Yeah,
guy.
you hit the first attack, so go ahead and start doing damage. That already kills it in one attack. I mean, the crit actually doesn't count, so that's 12.
Yeah,
and-
good.
yeah, so that's 12, and then the next attack hits, and yeah. if you need to use the short sword.
He'll even use the last. He'll use the short sword. He'll just like keep
Yeah.
cutting it. It's dead, but he's just gonna give it a cut.
All right. All of the Nothics are extremely dead. So you technically there's the last password to get. That is one more thing. Is that old sarcophagus room you guys passed up? You don't know the password of that, but you can get it later through some other means or another area. But all the Nothics are dead.
Okay.
Alright, now-
Well, Darius sells his body to get the password.
Yep.
Oh, I immediately
be
go up to
interesting.
my dogs and say, "Good boys! Oh, you made Mama proud." Oh.
They're
Assuming nobody,
very pleased with your affection.
assuming nobody's in here, Lucian's gonna listen to this sarcophagus to see what it has to say.
Yeah, I don't remember if we ever did that room. Let me look.
I think
I don't
everyone
think we
just kinda,
did.
like,
Yeah.
I think everyone like just ignored it because there were these guys here, but
All right, 33D. Yeah, we have not done this room. Okay, so you touch it. I will Discord you what it says,
okay.
because that's just been the best way of doing things. Discord. There
He's
you
just
go.
trying to do it in a way that where other people
Darius.
Like,
Yeah, Darius is. Well, actually, no. I guess we didn't know there was sarcophagus in there, so he's just hanging out here like, hey guys, good job. You did good.
Well, thank you, Darius.
Fireball at my feet.
Now, tell me about your whole backstory, Darius. I want to know it all.
Well,
That's very funny.
wow, this gift would be super ironic. I don't think Lucian can even attempt to take this just because of the nature of his.
Yeah, it'd be. Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah.
yeah. One,
so-
it all started when
Oh lord.
a human woman and a orc man
Poor guy.
decided to
Jeez.
boink.
Some orc guy asked, "You ever been with an orc before?" And the rest was history.
Yeah. All right, and I'll give you the other offer. Really quick.
This is your opportunity to screw up Darius's backstory. Go on.
Then I was born
Then I was
on a mountaintop, alone,
of-
surrounded by the wilderness.
Not even my mother was
It
there.
was at that
furiously.
time. Yeah, it was at that time I realized that I needed to survive off the land.
These are such interesting. I honestly don't know what this second
I
one
it's-
does necessarily.
It gives
Okay.
you the ability to cast that spell. I'm gonna be trying to be vague. After
Yeah,
you
no,
use it 3 times, it goes away.
I just
it
don't know what
doesn't
that
have a
spell
flaw.
specifically. I don't know what that spell specifically does. Is the thing.
Yeah, I mean, you can look it up in the thing, or I'll
Yeah.
post it.
I'm
I'll
like,
just
Lucian, stop being a hypocrite. Stop it.
give you the
Bjor's
information.
got one of those. It's kind of like a Death Star ray. Yeah, yeah. I've got 3 of those as well, and then I think I fall unconscious or I die.
Oh,
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Death Star, right?
All right, I'm copy pasting this to you so that everybody still doesn't know. There you go.
Stop touching.
Oh.
That's it. We're not touching any more of these. Stop it right now. No. No.
I mean, the thing with like, Lucian specifically, with like the archetype I took, it's like he already made a pact with like a god for his like magic abilities. So it's not like this is anything new.
These are
Yeah.
demons and devils. You know this is a great deal of difference.
Yeah, gods, demons, and devils are kind of
Yeah.
like opposite sides of the ping pong table there.
But
Yeah.
as far as like,
I would say Dark Lord is what I would say, Lucian, in your case, and then you can go with demons. It's more about the end goal. You're very much
Yeah,
an end justify the means guy,
yeah,
and like
yeah.
You
So
just
something
want
that,
power.
like, he's gonna specifically like, help him, and he's just gonna. But no, I don't think this would help him because he already knows where everybody he wants to kill is at.
Yep. All right then. So you pass it up. All right.
He's gonna walk.
Ugh.
Yeah, and I didn't think you were gonna dispel them because you only had one.
I say, if you hadn't just tried to save my life, I'd be royally disappointed in you, Lucian.
He just kind of
Okay.
ignores you.
Then what we'll do now is, where do you guys want to long rest? Or do you want to
well,
open the door of that area first, or do you want to long rest and then open the door?
Lucian says, we must
Okay.
before our girl talks.
really? Okay, we could take a rest, but okay, by all means. I guess we do have
Yeah,
more.
Darius, being cautious, would recommend that we long rest before we open that door, since there was flaming skulls in the last door that we opened, and these doors look very big.
Yeah,
That's a valid
that is a valid
but Lucian's
point.
Yeah.
loaded.
Does
Lucian's
anyone have
vote is
enough
bigger.
spells to waste? Cole, Lucian,
Lucian says,
Darius.
I have
Darius
I'm
is
sure I
okay.
don't have a lot, so I'm going
He doesn't have a
recommend
lot, no.
you take a
I'm
long
running
rest.
low as well.
Alright, so why don't I just stick you guys in the treasure room and you rest there?
Well, look, we
Oh,
still
Lord, so else
got we
fine.
still got an hour of the concentration spell. I think we spent maybe 20 minutes of that fighting those guys. So we still got plenty of time with that.
20 minutes, no. Yeah, it takes like a few minutes at most. Combat's like a minute long.
Yeah,
Unless it's like a big battle. But yeah, you have a lot more of your level 4 endurance buff.
Yeah. I
So.
still got that active. I still got 2 level 3 spells and 3 level 1 spells. I would be okay either way, resting or proceeding, because I still got a lot of spells to blow.
Yeah,
Lucian's
Darius
vote is
has
gonna be-
I'd
one level
recommend
3,
we
one
make
level
sure
2.
the party. Yeah, Darius is going to recommend that myself and Cole need to rest. We should make sure that the rest of the party, as well as you, look pretty bashed.
Yeah.
We should rest. And yeah, your hounds, I'm assuming they endure a long rest as well, or do they just
Yeah,
have static HP?
No, they heal.
Hmm.
They're like living things. But once they die, they're gone.
Let me see. Okay, so we're.
You want me to? I'll stick you guys in the treasure room. Is that where you guys want to long rest? If you were to, where were you long resting at, location wise?
Well, somewhere safe.
think
I
it matters.
assume the treasure room was safe. Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
Cole's
one entry.
ability.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a fucking treasure room. It was supposed to be safe.
I and we will pass Bior on his trips, and we will tell him we're taking the rest.
Okay. Yeah. He's not in here right now. He's still moving shit around. Yeah, because fighting doesn't last very long. That's a weird thing about fighting. It takes a shit ton of time in real time, but it does not take very much time at all in
Yeah.
game.
Oh, it's fine.
It's like
Yeah,
it
I've
takes
probably
5
made like
hours.
5 yards during that fight.
I would say with moving to the Nothics and doing that, as well as you were moving shit before, I think.
And
Yeah,
it's
we
pretty-
the Shield Guardian investigation. That's not a lot of time, but I'm gonna say you've moved some of the stuff, yeah, and you're coming and going still through at the long rest, I guess. Like maybe you spend your first 2 hours because you need 6 hours of sleep, and it's 8 hours of time. You spend the first 2 hours still moving shit around, and then spend another 6 hours sleeping. Let's just say that.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody do long rest stuff.
Oh, okay.
So,
Do you?
how many hit die do we get back?
You get half your total
Is it rounded down or up?
down.
Okay.
There are very few roundups in this game, like one I know of, and that's about it.
Okay.
102 HP.
Okay.
I'm gonna put this up in the treasure room.
So do we do like actions while you're taking a long rest, or just literal sleep?
You have to sleep for 6 hours unless you're an elf, and then you sleep quote fingers, for 4 hours. But you have a long rest no matter what is 8 hours long.
Because we were doing all those like activities like reading books and whatever else beforehand. But yeah.
Yeah, how it works is it's 6 hours of sleep. For a typical human, it's 6 hours of sleep and then 2 hours of light activity.
Oh, then.
whatever that means. So it could be reading. It could
Then,
be
activity-wise,
making food.
I will be playing with the
crafting.
dogs, because I'm very pleased with their performance.
Lucian's just gonna stay.
Yeah.
Thinking to himself, maybe one day I'll make a steak shooting
So-
machine.
I'm assuming Cole and Lucian are still awake. Like I get like they don't sleep.
The whole time.
Okay.
It's like meditation.
Okay. Well, on the last carry of stuff, I'll do this. Stand by.
And your arc vision is going to be gone at some point because that was only
Yeah.
8 hours.
Yeah, that's true. It would fade.
You
Yeah.
might go blind like halfway
Like
through the
I don't
walk.
know, on like the later end of the rest, yeah, it would fade away.
What's that ball of light on my face? Oh, never mind.
It was concentration for
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
the thing.
Okay. Ah, we wake up in the pile of booty and we're like, oh, best sleep we've ever had. Stroking my dogs.
Alright.
It's like, oh, 2 and 3. No, 2 and 3. 3 and 4. You did great last time. You made Mama very proud. So kick some more ass.
What else? Anything else happen during long rest? Anything else you guys are doing?
Yes,
Any
I'm going to read my
role-playing?
book.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you can put.
My Tome of
Time into
Understanding.
it. Yeah, you can put 4 hours into it. Actually, I think we said a certain number of long rests, right?
Yes, yes. I have it marked. You said 5 of them.
Yeah.
So
There's one.
now I have, now I have 1 of 5.
Good. Cool. Any other actions? People?
Lucian's just gonna comment on how he doesn't trust Bior, seeing him work with those witches. Although he's been, acquainted, of course, with Bior for a long time, so he's willing to give him.
Is
Yeah, a couple weeks. I would say like 2 weeks
Right.
tops.
Was this a comment
but
to
he's
the
still-
whole party?
Mostly to Cole, since he's probably going to relate more to Cole, since Cole's older and also
Yeah.
elf. So.
Oh wait, what happened?
He,
The Lucian was just ruminating about his minor distrust,
Yeah.
moderate distrust of Bior.
His
Um,
pretty much big distrust of your.
Oh
posts.
boy, well just you wait.
Yeah. You
Anyway.
saw him working with witches, but yeah.
it wasn't. It was more using them. Honestly, as far as what literally was going
Yeah.
on, it was.
I was gonna.
Oh, yeah.
using them.
Yeah.
If I
Yeah,
was
That's
involved
what
in
I'm
the
gonna say
conversation,
to,
yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say to him. Like I'm gonna be like, he was using them so we could get some more passwords from these from the creatures that we just killed, and now we don't have access to those passwords anymore.
Yeah.
But but that's what he was doing. Sometimes you gotta make your enemy your friend.
Even if your enemy eats children,
Yeah.
he's just kind of
I
shrugs
just-
his shoulders.
Yeah. I just kind of shrug as well. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, we don't know
Alright.
what Bior's gonna do with them after he got the passwords.
True. I would imagine he would
We assume.
kill them or.
Oh, horribly. Yeah, horribly. Eviscerated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well, we-
as far as if nothing else happens during the long rest, then what happens is everybody wakes up to notice the bag of holding at the entrance over here, the doorway, and propped up next to it is a letter or a piece of paper.
That's ridiculous. Bior can't write.
Well,
That's a lie.
There you go, he couldn't speak. You're still surprised?
yeah, right. Lucian says, "Oh, there's some paper. Someone should
Yeah,
check it
it's
out."
probably not important.
He just kind of.
Fine, I'll grab the paper. Here you go.
Yep.
So who's reading it?
Whoever picks it up,
Ah.
whoever wants to.
I just said I picked it up, but okay.
Okay, so one has it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were just joking.
Alright, so. Alright, give me a second to monologue here. So, as one picks up the parchment, she reads in, Rough handwriting. Crew. It appears that I may have come up to odds with some of you. That has been quite apparent. That being the case, I have taken my leave in order to continue the conquest against Strahd effectively. I cannot allow a simple butting of heads get in my way of obtaining this goal. I will take down Strahd at any cost. I am not meant for this land, or any land, I should say. My heart beckons for the sea, and I will do anything within my power to get out of this maddening hellhole. I am on my way to slay the barbarian's captain in order to take control of his crew and start building them up to ready for the fight against Strahd. There is no such thing as good and evil, just the strong and the weak, and right now Strahd is stronger than all of us. I need to make a crew that can surpass that strength, making him weak. Strength is the only thing that matters, and I intend on becoming the strongest. Do not get in my way.
Ooh, wow.
I left you the bag of holding and the loot we agreed upon in it as a token of good faith. Don't bother trying to find the rest of the loot. I'm a pirate, and if you cross me, I will murder you horribly in your sleep.
Interesting.
At this point, one notices the following text is written poorly as if the writer's hand was shaking. Cole, this land is maddening, and I will always be grateful for you saving my life on that shore. I am sorry, but this is what I need to do.
Oh.
May Redolus give you good winds and calm seas, my friend.
Oh.
We will meet again. Captain Steelborn.
No.
Nice.
Okay. So
Nice.
one looks rather like
Very good.
like sadly upset by this. It's like, oh, Cole, I think you need to see this. I like go up to him and hand him the letter. He's like, I don't think it's good news for you.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Cole takes this news.
Handing it to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Handed it to
Yeah.
you.
After I get done reading it, I walk up to Lucian, thinking that he was the one that had caused this,
Mm.
and I kind of give you like a shove, like in your right shoulder. I'm like, what the fuck? What'd you do?
He just really say he doesn't know what you're referring to specifically, and if the parts
I say, Bior's gone.
he says, "Yours always gone.
No,
He'll be back."
for good. I think he's never coming back.
He
No,
says,
I know he's gone. That's what the letter says. It just seems to be convenient at like on the time that he leaves. Lucian has a problem with him.
Yeah.
Lucian says, "He might be worse trouble." Let's go. Thus.
I'm sorry, what did
That's
you
true.
say? I didn't.
Yeah, you cut out a little bit there, but I heard most of what you said.
Yeah, he says he might be more trouble gone than he would be here with us.
What are you
He
suggesting,
kinda
I
looks at
say?
Cole and says, "I didn't make him leave on purpose.
Mm.
He's a grown bull. He can do what he wants."
That's right.
So, what are you suggesting?
that,
He's
yeah.
more trouble than he's worth. Are you saying you would see him dead as well? That's not what we do to our friends.
Lucian says, "All I'm saying is, we might lose. Well, more people might lose their lives with him set loose than where he'd be chained with us."
Jeez, let him fight.
He'd never do that. He's a good man, a bull man.
Lucian says, "If you say so," and just kind of turns brooding,
And I say,
Yep.
angstily.
Angstily. Angsty Lucian.
he managed to show
Yes.
just as much. Okay, I don't know if Cole needs to interrupt, but I say he managed to show just as about as much mercy as you did yesterday.
Yeah. It's not, Lucian is definitely not, like, clean in any way at all, but,
Oh yeah, no. Because
Right,
my
it's
sins
kinda-
are mine.
but Lucian has still been doing good for the group,
Mm.
but I would definitely argue that, yeah, Bjorn's been a bit more selfish. Outside of Cole, he would never hurt Cole. Or he would be very reluctant to.
Cole, don't you have anything to say about this? He thinks your
Yeah, he's
friend
upset.
isn't. He thinks your friend isn't good enough to stick around.
That's true.
Yeah, I've already addressed that. I don't know. I'm at a loss. I just put my head down, like I'm like read the paper all over again, and then like I'm just gonna like whisper like, why?
Yeah,
How does- how
Chewbacca
did
leaving
this
Han
happen?
Solo. That's a big. That'd be a
Oh,
big.
boy.
Like, what the fuck?
That would be pretty rough, yeah.
And then I start
Uh-huh.
blame myself as I kept getting attacked like from this place, like with the visions and all of the things I've seen. Maybe it's my fault. Like maybe he thinks that I can't be trusted. Can I even trust myself at this point? And I just keep like walking around, swinging my head like back and forth.
Yeah, was that internal monologue or saying out loud or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was internal.
Yeah,
You
this
just-
Cole looks like stressed out, watching him pace around and
Yeah.
reading a letter and
This is
not being terribly happy.
this is bad. How are we going to be as
Vision-based.
effective without Bior? He was a muscle. He was my friend. We can't.
That's true. You're
Vision
able,
kind of like
like
more so.
mechanically speaking, it's gonna be a little bit rougher, but not impossible.
How many battles did we win simply because he was there?
I like totally underselling Lucian. It's really funny. But yeah, so Bior is effectively gone. Go ahead, Lucian.
I was just gonna say, Lucian would go over to one, kind of stare into her eyes with his now super eyes, and say, "I'm all we need to kill Straw." And he'll go
Oof.
back to looking
Nice.
broodingly.
You know what, Lucian?
No,
Sometimes you're not as certain. You know what, Lucian? Maybe you're not as strong as you think. We all need to work together as a team. That's why we agreed to work together to begin with. There's no way we
True.
can be as effective as we were without him.
Bior,
Yep.
And then he says, "Well, if Bior thought the same, then he wouldn't."
Well, Bior was wrong, and so are you. And I walk away from the conversation too. Oh, we're all so upset.
They're all grumping. Yep. Everybody's grumping in their own corners. Darius is kind of confused. He's like,
As for you, Darius,
like,
I just
oh,
plain don't
yeah.
like you.
Darius is just looking and watching all you guys, kind of like he's not as emotionally attached because he got here there later,
Mm.
and he is. He cares, but it's not nearly as like emotional and involved. So he's being a bit more practical, messing around with his familiar, just
Yeah.
being more reasonable about it, just watching and observing.